We're just going to keep this.
All right.
We're just going to keep this over here on this side of
it.
it.
Open that. I better not see that open. Welcome back to the table, everybody. Glad to see you. Glad to have you here. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope we're not lagging. We lagging? We are not lagging. We have only dropped 0.7% of frames since we've been on. That's doing good for us. Comcast hates us.
Thank you for joining us for Tech Talk.
Yep.
All right.
And we also hate Comcast.
What if you want to sponsor us?
No, I don't want them anywhere near us. That's tainted. That's tainted. Keep your dirty money, Comcast. How we looking, Jamie?
I was orange for a second, but it went back to green. Looks like it's okay for the most part.
We are semi-stable for the moment.
Perfect.
I think that encapsulates us perfectly. How we all doing? Good?
Very well.
Semi-stable.
You could say
at
I'm
the moment.
Semi-stable.
minding my own business.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
Thunder Mountain.
I've got my Sound of Existential Dread shirt on. I feel like that's culturally appropriate right now. It's been a month since we've been here. We missed for Valentine's Day.
I'll take the blame on screwing that one up. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I
It's
got a
all
lot
right.
of books
Look,
out of it, so it's good.
Yeah, she got decked out with
For the married
books.
folks out there, you know you don't miss Valentine's Day.
It's true. It's true. I got a new book too, actually, a D&D book. It's a big old thick, not that one. I've had that one. It's a big old thick junt, and it's called "The Monsters Know What They're Doing," and it is. If you look at it, it looks just like a novel, like a normal book, but it's kind of like a tactics guide almost, and it kind of gets inside the psyche of all of these different monster types, and like here's what they would be thinking about, and here's how they would approach certain situations, and it's pretty cool. I've been doing some light reading through it lately, so I'm sure you all are glad to hear that.
So the pirate we fought was like, I gotta do laundry later.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like, God, gotta get this over with so I
pay,
can
pay my property taxes.
wash my socks. No, they don't wear socks.
Ghoul songs.
Anyways, I guess let's go ahead and just start off. Who wants to do the recap?
I will.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Ciao.
What you got?
All right, what'd you say it was last week?
What?
No way.
This is the worst. This is not how
No,
we
that
started
one
off.
sentence you said. It
Oh.
was, we had the worst fight ever, OMG. So we had the worst fight ever, OMG. That's what happened last week. We first, on the wonderful boat that represents America. It looks terrible
Literally,
out there.
wow.
We headed down the stairs. Actually, this is perfect. We're not time stamping whatever it is. We live in the future. We're headed downstairs, and we talk about the dead spiders. And then what do? We throw an apple. We're trying to be, preventing things from coming down at us, and from behind and stuff. So we're looking up and down,
Hitting
left
with the
to
distractions.
right. We run into a scary thing that was above that door. We fought it, and we survived. The boat's on fire, so that's okay. Aelin put it out.
Oh, yeah.
We caught it on fire after the scary thing that was above the door. It's kind of like a less cool version of, what's Nightcrawler? He wishes he was Nightcrawler, but he wasn't.
The Kurt Wagner?
So yeah, boat's on fire. We put it out. It's fine. It's great. We were looking for the cargo hold. Aelin almost flew through the whole boat through the rotten wood. That's fine. We explored some more. We saw some skeletons that were like, and we're like, nah, we're good.
We'll shut that door.
We just shut that door right back off.
Walked away.
Well, they had like a 30-minute wind up, and it's just like they're still trying to get to the door right now. We're fine. I think we barricaded it. We found the tiki room. It was great. And then we moved on some more. We found a fun room that came out of Doom. There was runes with blood written on them, and heavy metal music played.
Right when you
The
walk in the door.
closer you got to it. Yeah, heavy metal intensifies. And then we talked to this wonderful person who looks like a fun time. He was the king of the spider lair. He's like, hey, look at me, I'm the spider king. I'm the spider king lair. This is my great boat. Give it a 5-star rating on Yelp. It's a 1-star.
Did you? Oh, gosh.
That's getting...
Haters.
And we're going to put no stars when we rate 1 star. on the
We
Yelp.
could, because we couldn't give 0.
That's right. We start saying some words. They challenge us. They call us dumb. And we're like, you know what? Let's go. And then, hey, you want to fight? Aelin gets out of the way. Colt's like coming in yelling, "Hey, I'm the yelling of the guy here. I'm Colt.
me.
I'm the
Yelling
hero of
guy."
Saltmarsh." That's what he said. And then we fought for like 6 hours. And then we survived. He also had yellow eyes. Yellow eyes?
Yes.
Yellow
eyes.
Just like in the Christmas story. Yellow eyes. We fought, we barely survived, and then we got a whole bunch of treasure. It just popped right out of him
Yeah.
after we killed him.
Yeah.
In the form
So
of a
much.
chest.
Yeah, I would say don't ask where it came from. Yeah.
It just-
Came from his villain hole.
This was a, oh, wow.
oh, and then we have the worst fight ever, OMG.
This one.
Bow before Orcus.
No, I'm pointing
Turns
right
out
here.
Kugal can suck people's souls out. Oh yeah, that's right.
He was upfront about that this time.
Yeah.
He's very cavalier about it. Like, yeah,
No.
it's just
I
it's
mean,
breakfast.
I do.
That's
I mean,
their
I read it.
reckoning.
Time to move a story forward.
Kind of like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I had it written over here, but like, it's whatever to me. Like,
Yeah, we're kind of like, oh, that's a thing. But
Well,
you,
yeah.
that's
I
y'all's.
said, turns out Google can suck people's souls out. That's interesting. LOL.
I guess she's like, thumbs up on the
mean,
soul sucking.
I like the addition of internal monologues to your notes. It's good.
I mean, last time something terrible happened to me when that guy showed up in the woods, we went on a vision quest to like terrible world.
That is
And
true.
it's like,
We accept
oh,
that.
he takes souls.
Yeah.
I mean, souls there, souls not. We got it.
Yeah.
Plus, he has that lich stuff, like not lich, but like he got the weapon and the ghoul stuff and
The
whatever.
ghoul
He
stuff.
throws up
Yeah,
bugs.
like that's all part of the character.
Maybe it's coming
all part
together
of
now.
Didn't you put this on your rent agreement, like
Nope.
in your questionnaire? And
Still my best friend, but
we're gonna have to pull your credit. See,
When you get back, she's gonna pull up the carpet.
Yeah,
And see
how many
something
souls
that
have you
is punched
stolen?
in the floor?
right.
Your
Anyways,
soul credit rating is great.
right. Okay, and that's what happened.
Yeah, that was good.
Just like
You gonna get inspiration tonight? Congratulations. A few honorable mentions. The Krell Grove.
Oh yeah.
Krell
Let me
Grove.
get this out of my temptation away from me.
Special edition.
Don't look at it.
It's mine. All right. As Krell Grove was starting to lose the fight, he transformed into that kind of bigger demon-looking monster, and just started swinging hard. You had a pretty epic fight with one spider and a to be more specific, a spider web around you, and
I was
figuring
permanent
out how to
webs.
cut it.
Permanent webs.
Oh yeah, I had that thing, the kitty cat that would just show up and like,
Yeah. It was like,
just like, yeah, just like staring at nothing over here.
and that left you all kind of exasperated, if I remember correctly, kind of out of breath, out of a lot of things.
I think we short rested, didn't we?
You all did
did.
do a short rest.
To
Can I
survive.
can I share with you guys an AI thing that
I would love for you to share an
um,
AI thing
Oh
with me.
man.
So I was putting my like session question plus 15.
Did Copilot recommend?
It did. It did. And I would like to share it with you guys if that's
triggered.
okay.
I'm so triggered by Copilot right now.
Okay.
I'm so triggered.
Our next move is to search the lower decks thoroughly. We split up to cover more ground with Red and Sam. We don't have anyone named Sam.
Red and Sam. Red and Sam I am.
To take the
Sam.
starboard side while I lead the others to the port side. I don't know what those directionally mean.
Port
The
is left,
tension in the air
starboard's
is
right.
palpable. Every creak of the ship's timber sends a shiver down our spines.
Oh,
This is getting a little
Oh boy.
a little steamy in here.
In one of the cabins,
Flag our videos.
we find a map with markings that suggest the locations of hidden treasures. Kugal pockets it for later.
What is this? It filled out a whole thing.
Just fanfic.
It said, "What are you about to type?" And I said, "Dungeons and Dragons plot." Okay,
Oh.
another new character. Meanwhile, Cindy finds a hidden compartment under a loose floorboard,
Nice, Cindy. Hell yeah.
revealing an ancient key with strange runes etched on it. Could this be the key to the blue box? You know, we're looking for the
What
blue
do y'all
box.
even need me for? Should I leave?
We regroup and head towards the cargo hold where we suspect the blue box might be. The room is massive and filled with crates and barrels. As we navigate through the maze of cargo, we hear a low growl. A monstrous guardian, a blend of flesh and shadow, emerges to protect
Wow.
Is it a Balrog?
Another flash.
Another intense battle ensues. Kugal's soul-draining abilities proves invaluable,
Hell yeah!
Coming in clutch.
Stole Borak.
allowing
Borak
us to
stole.
finally defeat it. We find the blue box hidden behind a stack of crates. With bated breath, I use the ancient key.
Hated.
The lock, the lock clicks open, revealing a trove of mystical artifacts. A wand of fireballs, a ring of invisibility, and a tome of ancient spells.
It knows.
Among the
Oh
items,
yeah, the fireball wand. Yeah, we got
fireball,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
provides
the
a clue
invisibility
to our
ring?
next quest, an island shrouded in mist, where the legendary sword of eternity lies hidden.
Whoa.
The sword of eternity.
As of 1,000
Sword.
truths.
We gather our findings and prepare to set sail. Our journey is far from over, but the blue box is in our position and new clues to follow. We feel a renewed sense of purpose and determination. The adventure continues.
Wow.
Thank you all for joining us for Ghosts of Saltmarsh. The campaign's concluded.
Co-pilot
That
edition.
just saved us like 3 months.
I want to know who Cindy and Sam are, though.
I like how
Oh
good
no,
at key
Cindy! That's
points.
one of the guys' names. They're both from the ship. I guess they came over with us.
The dudes on the rowboats?
Yeah.
With Cindy and Sam?
No, there's Oh no, Cindy's my dog. Who's Sam?
Sam's.
Oh, Cindy found the
If
loose
you don't
plank
think
with
AI's coming for your job, you've got another thing coming.
Sorry, that was too good. I had to share. That was
solid.
Wow.
Solid story.
Okay, with that, let's get back to the actual campaign. Let's get started with tonight's episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
And I just read this daggone thing.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I lived on. Dang it, Bubble.
So you are all recovering from your near-death, honestly, encounter with Krell Grog. Aelin, you look to your left, and Sam is just completely out of breath. He's on the floor dead. He didn't make it.
He's been claved in twain.
Sounds right.
But you're sure Cindy is safe on the boat still, back from where you came. You've all finished kind of going through the belongings in this chest, and you found your various pieces of treasure. Gotten a few minutes of rest. What are we doing now?
We're still looking for the blue box.
I hate spiders now. I didn't like them before. I hate them now.
Now.
Now, you know, before it was kind of like, you know, spiders aren't really they can be annoying, but I think I spent the last 5 minutes just stuck in webbing that entire time watching you, trying to help y'all. But
You know, spiders seem to be a consistent problem. Didn't we fight some at the mansion or something? In the
Those-
woods?
those were just random insects that came out. Some big old centipede or something out of a sink. Yeah.
Bugs.
Oh, I remember this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
the
me.
sink.
You're kind of like a bug zapper. Like you're always attracting the bugs in, and so
It's the light.
yeah,
You know, maybe that is. Maybe I don't need to do that anymore.
a spider to a flame.
Literally.
There's not enough flames.
I'm gonna start staring at my cloak. I am cloak. I'm like wrap it around my head.
Is he okay?
Oh, we found
got
a
a blue
magic cloak. Remember?
Cloak of protection.
Gave it to him
Plus
because
one.
he's got the he's the squishiest.
Because I have to attune to it.
I'll say you're able to attune to it pretty quickly, mostly thanks to Colt being able to
I sniffed that one. That's right.
Yes,
identify the fuck out of it.
I appreciate your drug use. Help me know things.
Yeah, we could call it that. It's pretty close.
Dang, that like clogged up one of my ears. So yeah, so you can go ahead and equip that cloak of protection if you would like. Is it already in your inventory? Okay, cool. So just as a reminder here, I'll pull up this room again and give you all just a brief recap of what we're looking at in here. There we go. It would probably help if I had my source material pulled up in my notes. We had kind of a unusual starting up to the stream today, so I'm a little out of sorts. I apologize. But I know where I'm going, so just give me a second.
In the meantime, then, so I suppose we should talk about our next course of action here.
Right. We need to find that chest.
We do. Also, this was the ship that what was that fella's name? He had a bounty here because they thought he just took off with this, but in reality he got attacked. He had a name. I can't.
Yeah, he's on the wanted list.
Kind of look like he had a ponytail, maybe an eye patch.
Captain Conrad?
That sounds right.
Captain Conrad
Ship.
was captain of ship.
This is the Emperor of the Waves.
That's right. That's it then, Captain
Yes.
Conrad.
Well,
So his body should be here somewhere then, right?
Oh, dang.
Right. Or you think that was Captain Conrad, the crazy dude?
No.
He doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah, the
It
water
was-
He didn't have that
poster-
majestic hair.
Krilled
for sure.
Rogue, and he was a half-orc.
So morals aside, we're just
Yes, we
Microsoft?
know it's this. We know it's this one.
we're just gonna go pure logic
We
here.
have to deface it.
We should probably find this guy's body and bring something back to capitalize on the money available.
That is a great idea.
Even though it seems like he's not a traitor or didn't really deserve that wanted thing, it still exists. So
Still 500 gold, am I right?
precisely.
That's right.
Okay.
Hundo.
So 2 goals now: find chest, find body of Conrad. Potential third goal. This is a large ship. And there are a few areas we haven't poked in. If we do find that box and there's areas left, do we book it or do we be thorough? Perhaps that that's skeleton room we just closed the door to and such. Honestly, I could probably do without, but I figured I'd ask y'all first.
Guess it depends on what we find.
I like that.
That's a good answer. If we get enough, and we bail. All right.
Don't want
I
to
like
push
it.
our luck.
Also, I was
I'm pretty spent.
Those skeletons seem pretty slow. Dude. You could probably just walk around them. Like, pardon me, pardon me.
it's always tricky with the zombies and the skeletons. They're moving like this one moment, then you walk by and they just lunge.
I feel like
all
you
at
just
once.
push them over.
It has never been that easy, Red. Why do you think it would be that
You
easy?
never
now?
know when it will start.
That is almost a guarantee. I'm not even going to humor that. No.
Did they have bows and arrows?
Did I see bows and arrows?
You didn't really get a chance to see anything. It was like,
I saw the dead directly and made it an option to just ignore it. I don't know what they had.
Mm.
Do you
could-
think they're still alive or alive?
Well, they're undead. Which
They're probably-
is
That's with my air quotes.
not
Oh,
dead,
because we killed
but-
this dude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The only way, it's like the Schrodinger's thing.
I'd bet they're still alive just because that
Unfortunate.
seemed like the spider guy, not the zombie guy.
Well,
right?
we killed that guy, too.
Oh, no, he had undead spiders, didn't he?
We killed all of them.
We kill everything we see.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we can just kind of peek through the crack of the door when we go back. But in the meantime, I'll turn around and look towards the west side of the room. There's another door heading to the back of the ship that we have not been in. You ready to go?
Ready.
Have we searched this room yet?
yes.
All right, I'll turn around and feeling renewed from just taking a breather and all my wounds magically sealing up, I will turn
Right.
to the door and open it on up. Take a
Don't,
peek.
don't forget your invisibility ring and the wand. The fireplace.
I think that's in the next room.
Ah.
A frozen camera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there for
We
a
got a
second.
frozen camera.
Oh,
I
no.
can fix it.
Thanks, Kim.
Thanks, Kim.
Thanks,
got
Kim.
Kim.
Producer
Get out
Kim,
for us.
everybody.
Producer Kim.
Hey, hey.
Here's your respect, Kim. You earned it.
This is my frozen camera mode.
And when did that
We
happen?
got frozen half a camera.
Our USB bandwidth is maxed out.
Oh. Alright,
Oh.
look, we're looking. I gotta see the blue rings on it now. I guess it's both of them.
Yep.
I like the pose I was in. I was in drink talk pose. Oh yeah.
Cheers to that.
We were doing a live thumbnail, actually. Okay. Okay, so going up to this door, it's got basically one of the little circular rings, like kind of handles that kind of almost like a knocker, pretty much. You grab that, you pull it, and then push it, and it moves a little bit, but just stops.
This
Seems like something's jamming it.
something is this thing might be barricaded. Okay, well first off, I'll go. Did anybody barricade themselves in there and is still alive somehow? All right, Aylin, I think you're up here. I need an extra shoulder.
I can help. I can help.
All right, see if you can kind of give it up. I'll do it with you, okay?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Slam up against it. Make a athletics check for me with advantage.
Should have just brought some.
Let's see if Ming used up all the luck in that.
They were both 18s.
Both 18.
Plus 6, 24.
Oh, she's strong.
There goes that. It's a double door again going off the hinges.
The reputation
They were
continues.
both 18s.
That's wild.
You lean back and then shoulder first, and that thing just goes, flies open into the next room, and pouring out. And looking into the next room, it looks like this room was maybe once a galley or kind of like the cooking area, because there's a stove along one wall of this room. But now the area is cluttered with bones and debris. There are badly damaged metal knives and other cookware hanging from hooks in the ceiling, while the choking stench of rotting flesh fills the air. There's a stairway that leads up near the stern, near the rear of the room, and there are tiny little spiders crawling over everything. Let me uncover this part of the map here for you. Yeah, it's super gross. The other thing that jumps out to you in this room is there is a moldy kind of trap door set into the floor that looks like it leads further down into the ship. There is a metal bar that's been inserted through a set of rusty brackets on it to keep it in place and shut, it seems like.
Reassuring.
Are you still lit up right now? Light?
I can be, I guess, even though I think that may be the thing that keeps getting me caught by all these critters.
You can light me up if you want.
Okay.
Let me do my shield.
Wait, let me make sure I can. I don't know if actually someone else can carry it, or that isn't being worn or carried by someone else.
I am wearing and carrying this shield, so you can't do that. Or my body.
Well, I'm not someone else, so I guess I'll line myself up.
So this just looks like a gross kitchen.
It kind of seems that way.
I want to identify the rotting smell. I don't want to get ghoul jumped.
This seems like... So looking around this room, even though there are spiders and kind of like bones and debris and stuff everywhere, this is by far the least like messed up room that you've seen in this place so far. It looked like it was probably the last, maybe the last of the rooms to kind of...
That's where they hold up before the end.
Yeah.
Let's see. So these skeletons are all in one piece, or bones around?
I wouldn't say they're all in one piece. Say like 3/4, most of them. There are definitely a few teeth marks in some of the bones.
Yikes.
Oh,
nibble,
that's
nibble,
right.
nibble, nibble.
That guy was a
Ooh.
cannibal, wasn't he, that we fought? Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, we didn't ask. He was terrible.
For some reason, I remember him mentioned something about, maybe a logbook, maybe eating people or something. I don't know. I don't know why it's coming to mind. Well, that's where we gotta go. I point towards the trapdoor. Clearly, because it's the lower area. It's probably where they're storing the cargo. So I guess we gotta go down.
Well, there's 2 ways, right?
Well, there's a staircase that goes up.
Oh, it goes up. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you want to throw an apple down or something? A weird bone, see if something gets it.
Who's got all these apples? I ain't got any apples. Who's
Well,
carrying
there's
them?
like weird bones. Maybe we just throw one, see if something comes at it.
Think.
Right, yeah.
I feel like us talking like this right now should attract something already. I mean, it's...
Maybe
I'm
we
not
can-
exactly whispering. I don't think y'all are either, are you?
No.
No.
I'll just climb down and check it out. As long as she stands above, I need a spotlight. Unless you want to go first.
You know, actually, there's something that could help in general if I'm ever, like, not able to light myself up.
I'm all ears.
Light yourself up.
Get lit if you want.
You know, I have the drift globe of Dougal.
Rift
Oh,
Club
yeah, you have the thing.
of Dougal?
Dougal.
Dougal.
Oh, Dougal.
Remember Lady Dougal?
What does
Oh,
that thing do
yeah.
again?
You have to say
not
her
right.
dog's name,
I sniffed that before, didn't I? I
and it'll light up.
He did drugs.
Sniffed it?
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
have to remember
But you
what the
can
dog's name
move
was.
it?
It was wasn't it Cindy? Or
No.
Sucinda?
No, that's her dog.
Oh.
The lady's dead name.
It is our dead name. That's our dog.
I just
Chat.
remember her having a very boo 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 voice when she did it.
Yeah, you had to do it like
Ludicrous. I don't know.
Ludicrous.
Step back.
The blink.
Winston.
And had a. I feel like had a.
Do you have it out and you're
Oh.
like just saying words at it right now?
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Nicholas. That's it.
I was gonna get there.
Yeah.
Lights up.
Here.
Yeah.
You don't have to use it now if you don't want, but you can have it because I can do this naturally.
Okay, I'll hang on to it then.
It's
I
yours
suppose.
now.
As you're holding it, it feels very light, like lighter than air almost. Like
Toss it up twice.
and it just the first time you toss it up, it goes. It just hovers.
Would you say it was a light light?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, while it's in there, I take a few steps back from it. Oh snap! It follows me. Okay,
It can
this
be
is
any
perfect.
color you want it to be.
Golden yellow bright light. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we should be using this all the time. All right. Heading on down then. I'll walk over to the
So you
trap
kinda-
door. Yeah, pull the thing out.
And it's one of those big long like levers that you have to like flip up this way and then pull back, and then it allows you to open this door up that way. And there is a ladder that goes down into what looks like some kind of cargo hold, but also has some level, it's hard to tell from up here, of water that has flooded in the bottom here. So you just see this dark, murky water beneath you and an awful smell coming from it. Dead silence is what you hear from this. But you can see sticking up out of the water in a few places from up here, various barrels, crates, boxes, some things kind of floating along in the top of the water.
I seen that while
Let's
down
see.
there or before I go down there.
You see that before you go down
Okay.
there. You can't see very far unless you like kind of go down there, but just kind of sticking your head down and looking in there, that's what you're able to see.
All right, I fill them all in on all of that as well.
I follow.
I'll add in.
Great. Terrible.
Just watch for movement in the water. You know, undead
Right.
things like just laying there and then sitting up. It's like knee deep and all of a sudden, so. Okay, now I'll hop onto the ladder and start climbing down.
This is
Alright,
great.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. Don't you have water walking magic?
That's why I wanted to go down. Well, yes, yes.
But no.
But I'm very spent right
Same. Yeah.
But my beautiful fit will help me in the water, so that's.
Oh. We'll
Coming
just
in
all jump on you
solidarity.
if we do.
But yeah, how
She's
deep
like
is
a
it?
buoy.
Yeah.
Man.
My
Going all the way
speed is
down?
the same
Yeah.
down here too.
When you get down to the bottom of the ladder and you're kind of carefully putting your feet, kind of feeling for the bottom, once you kind of feel the floor, this water's about 3 feet deep, so it's about waist high on you.
Oh. Hey, it's about kiddie pool deep down here, so I think we'll be good. Just, I look down at the water. Is it just, I have that light floating, but it's just black.
It's so murky.
Ugh.
It is water of the abyss, so just be wary, I suppose.
Great.
I'll kind of just start wading away from the ladder a bit.
Okay,
I'm right behind him.
you climbing down.
Yeah, you seen anything down there from the dry area up here?
So lighting up, now that you're down here and you're able to use that drift globe, I don't remember how far does that illuminate, Aelin? It should say in the
It does.
item
I just
description.
gotta go back to it.
By the way, while you're looking at that, shout out to Luis Sanchez. Said, R.I.P. Sam, the heart of the group.
Don't forget him.
Yeah, never forget. He's going down with the boat.
I think is it 30 feet?
Well, this is just telling me more about it than what I thought. So let me go to spells because it was in there also. Oh, it's light. Yeah, so it's bright light, 20-foot radius, and dim
20
light
feet.
for an additional 20 feet.
Okay, so 40 feet.
Yo.
Okay.
I will say though, I do have my helm of underwater action on, and that is dark vision with a range of 60 feet, just for the record.
Okay. Looking down here, there is just
Ugh.
A
debris
mess.
everywhere. A lot of what you're seeing here is actually kind of under the water, but until Roll20 invents real-time water simulations, this is what we're working with. Colt, make a perception check with advantage.
Oh, advantage. That's pretty good already. The first one was better. We are looking at a 16 plus 4, so non-nat 20.
Okay.
Ew.
Getting a look of the room and kind of scanning across, looking for any kind of box or crate that would jump out at you. You've got this drift globe lighting your way.
I think it's awesome.
Aelin as well, I believe you're still illuminated. Yep. So there's a decent amount of light down here. And some of that light is refracting off the water and kind of bouncing around, and you're getting kind of those ripply reflections around the room. So there's a lot of movement. As you're panning across, this light kind of, you get a reflection off kind of towards the, not all the way towards the back of the room, probably about 3/4 of the way back. And it catches your eye. And you notice there's another reflection just like right next to it. Before your brain kind of pieces together, it's a set of eyes staring at you.
Like just popped out of the water? Like Star Wars in the trash compactor?
It's
Yeah, that's where we are.
just above the water and just behind a crate. And these eyes reflect the light, and you see a glint of yellow. And then they, just as soon as you see them, they kind of, as a kind of a wave, a ripple, reflection goes across, then they kind of disappear. And then you hear movement in the room, water sloshing around. And then looking down, you see a face in the water just before it jumps out of the water right at your face. And I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
There's those damn water
Good luck,
undead
y'all.
things.
Yeah, you'll have fun. Yeah.
Close that
Pull
door.
out the patio chairs and get a drink.
I'm a slow guy this time.
Kugal and I are relaxing.
You're just having some Mai Tais up
Have
there.
some Mai Tais. Get the umbrellas out.
For some Star Wars lore, that's a Dianoga is the name of that creature.
Hey.
Dianoga?
Dianoga.
Dianoga.
Nerd.
There's a Dianoga
That's
down
awesome,
here,
man.
help!
Dia no gonna be
Sounds like
here for
Dia
very
no
long.
for me, dog.
I'm not going to jump down that ladder.
Yeah, not gonna do it. Kugal, what was your initiative?
17.
17. Red.
20.
Ooh. Aelin.
11.
11. Colt.
8.
This is an undead.
Aelin, you see this water slosh and just burst up towards Colt. Colt, jumping out of the water, this is the face that you saw looking up at you.
Oh,
It's a damn ghoul!
That guy again. It's his brother.
boo.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Yes. I knew it. I had an instinct. I knew it.
All right. This room is pretty.
Filled with ghouls.
It's pretty straightforward. So I didn't make a map for this, so we're going to kind of theater the mind this a bit. I'm aware of where everybody is right now, and so that's going to be our starting point for this encounter. So this is going to be a surprise round.
Oh, but I saw him.
It happened very
Oh, no. You gotta give me that. I saw him. I think the perception. Not cool, DM. I'll take it, but not cool.
Give me. Let me cook.
All right, go ahead. I'm good. Listen.
Let me cook, okay?
Yes.
All right. Jumping out of the water, right at you, it seems as though it was not prepared, being under the water, for light to be directly in its face as it leaps out of the water. And so it is going to get a surprise attack, not because of the one you saw in the back, but because of the one that was right next to you. But it is going to roll with disadvantage because it is blinded.
I guess.
They attack in packs.
But I believe this is actually going to miss because that is, with these claws, yeah, a 9's not going to hit.
Nope.
So you're able to parry this off. The other one that you saw and don't see anymore is not going to get that surprise round because it wasn't right next to you. You did see that off in the distance. So that actually is going to be the shortest surprise round of the century, and we're going to go right into regular initiative. Red, you are up first. You see this disgusting creature jump out and attack Colt.
Cool. So I will kneel down and kind of look through the hole
Okay.
from upstairs, and I'll see this gross dude, and I'll just like do one of these things, and I'll just throw a ray of frost at him.
Ray of Frost chop.
Yeah, just looking down at you. All right. So that's an 11 to ray of frost.
Okay. Let's see. That is going to miss.
Cool. I will pull my arm back and stand up and back up and say, all right, Kugal, it's all you. End of turn.
Colt, you see this ray of frost just and just for a brief moment flash freeze a bit of the water right next to you, but doesn't hit anything, but does kind of catch you off guard a little bit. Kugal, you are up next.
So we heard like some sort of yelp or a splash or something like that. Something that would.
Yeah, you would have
Inside
heard Colt kind of yelling. You would have heard this loud, kind of churning water sound as this thing leapt out of the water. Splashing water sound, rather.
I think what Kugal will do is he's going to take his staff, just kind of turn up, straight up and down, and just like dive feet first through the
Man.
drop through the hole, and
Like one of those water slides that just drop you straight down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch out for Colt.
So that's not like a terribly far drop.
It's right at about 10 feet. So I'd say because you're intending to do this, you're able to get down there. You're not going to take any damage
Okay.
or anything now.
Are any of them super close to that ladder? The hole?
I would say Colt is about 15 feet in. So not super close, but also I would say they're about right here. Oh, wait. I should probably put the map on there and not our ugly, disgusting friend. A ghoul. They're about right here.
Okay. Since I was fairly close to that hatch, how much movement would you say I still have?
We'll just call it what it is, and we'll say use half your movement getting down.
Okay.
Because you're going to land and kind of in the water, and you got to kind of get back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being that this is underwater, is this what kind of what do we call it? Rough terrain.
It is difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. If I can reach whatever the closest one is, I'm going to take a swipe at them. If I used half of my movement, that'll leave me with 15, and then half speed or whatever to get to them. Can I reach one of them?
I'd say with the very long kind of reach of your glaive, you could kind of get at it.
Okay, because I've got 10 feet of reach on it. So I'm going to give somebody a swipe, whoever the closest one is.
I'm going to say he kind of ended up on this side of Colt here.
So I have a 19.
That, I believe, is going to hit. Let me double check. That does hit, yes.
Okay. 8 plus 2, I got 10 damage.
Okay. You kind of cut through this thing. Definitely looks hurt.
I'll wait there for the moment.
Okay.
I'm not impeding anybody else's shots, right? Where were they kind of lined up?
Here, I'll do this.
I'm still at the door.
Sure.
Ain't blocking
You were a
me.
little further into the room, and
I was like at the ladder, I think.
So
I
this
didn't
would
swipe
be
it.
you.
Oh, Cloak and Stagger's out there.
I know.
E-
And then this is everybody else. Well, actually, Aelin would be about right here.
4 Cloak and Stagger warriors fight on.
And then up there.
I'm in the trees.
And then I'll go ahead and do this too. About back here was where you kind of saw those eyes. Okay. So end of your turn?
yes.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Aelin.
I've never used this before, but I would like to try just because I've never done it.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to use my channel divinity to turn undead / destroy undead.
Okay.
I've never done it though. It just says
It's like a challenge rating or something. That's a change.
I was actually Googling it because I'm not sure. I've never done it before. Turn undead, determined by your domain. Some domains grant you an additional effect as you advance in levels. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censuring the dead. Each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Okay. So what does that look? What does that
then
look and
it's
sound like when Aelin does that? No, you can't do it for you. I want you to do it. I want to see Aelin do it.
What's your I don't even know what your symbol is. What's your symbol? Is it a necklace? Is it a ring? Or...
It's a necklace.
Oh, we're up.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it out.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baby!
Is that what you say? Come on, baby!
There's an odd Valkyr prayer.
Yeah. Come on, baby! And,
Valkyr, I mean,
you see this light kind of emanate, the light rays kind of slipping through your fingers even as it just lets out this pulse of light. This guest is, you said a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Is going to be a 17.
That beats me.
Okay. And you see it kind of, its long tongue kind of lashing around.
Well, that was nothing. Oh, and I'll never use it again.
It'd be good in
The
the skeleton
garage.
room.
The
We got a
garage.
whole like 5 guys.
Yeah,
6 guys.
to mess them up.
You do that, at least a few are gonna. Woo, go away.
Take them 60 minutes to get up instead of 30.
That's like me every morning.
Oh, right. Too real.
Got nothing.
Anything else you want? Okay, end of turn. All right, cool.
I'll never use it.
As
Aw.
So grudgy.
the ghoulish figure comes from the water and tries to uppercut me with his claws, I lean back, I cock my fists, and I go in for a
Okay,
Thunder
hit him.
No, I don't think that's
punch.
gonna do it. 10.
It kind of managed to push your arm out of the way. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Smelly boy.
He's smelly. No bath could do.
My Constitution saves are insane. That's a 14 plus 7.
Okay.
So above 20.
Yeah, you kind of. All right, it's fine.
After my punch misses, I backhand. I try again.
Hey, let's go.
One more punch. That might hit. 17.
That hits.
He's taking something. He is going to take 6 thunder damage.
Okay, that's pretty good though. You knock a few teeth out of this thing, and this definitely at this point looks bloodied.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as soon as I backhand him, it's the thunderous energy is kind of vibrating his ear still. If he attacks anyone else, he has disadvantage, other than me.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to stand there in the water, just holding my shield up. Ready for ghoulish figure number 2 to pop out
There
and
you
try to
go.
claw me.
Looking around the room, the water has now started to kind of move more and more. And looking around, you catch that glint again from eyes, and you see one crawling on the wall.
It's like a liquor. Resident Evil.
Exactly, directly towards you. And he's about right here when you see him. You see another one
No!
come out of the water
Oh,
here,
jeez.
and another one
Oh,
come out of
jeez.
the water
Sam already got
down
those.
here. Sam is dead.
Sam's on the other side.
Yeah, he's back. He's waiting on it.
The first one, the one you've been fighting, is going to try and claw back at you. But I don't think that's going to hit. That's 13.
Oh.
Where you managed to block it. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one is enough to make it just to you, Aelin. And this one's going to leap out of the water toward... I'm sorry, this one's Aelin. Kugal, one is going to come towards you as well. All with their claws. So the first one is going to be Aelin. This is going to hit with a 22. For 7 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. While you're doing that, the other one is going to claw towards you, Kugal. That is also going to hit with a 23 for 11 slashing damage, and I need a con save from you as well.
Uh-oh.
What was your con save?
11.
11? Okay. You
Uh-oh.
you feel this kind of tightening up in your body, but Valkyr protects you. It
Oh.
feels like
Oh, okay.
just barely as you're able to push this away.
That's about to be bad news.
I would like to do a reaction.
Bad news
also.
bears here. So.
Okay, give me one sec. Kugal, how are you doing over here?
On which part? my con save?
Yeah,
It's a 6.
it's a 6.
That'll
All
do
right.
some deflection.
While Aelin is able to shrug this off, you feel this tightening in your muscles to the point where your legs just give out and you fall down into the water. You are paralyzed currently, and you are starting now considered holding your breath. What is your Constitution modifier?
+1.
+1. Okay. So you are doing your best. You can still breathe and everything, right, when you're paralyzed, but underwater you're kind of holding your breath. So you all see Kugal kind of sploosh down into this 3-foot water here. Let's see. Just 3 of them. The other one is going to come up and try and swipe at you again, Kugal.
Do I have an opportunity for a reaction?
Not if you're paralyzed.
That takes effect before I would have been able to. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Colt, roll a d4 for me.
Random.
1.
1. Okay. As you've tried to as you backhanded this other one in front of you, it seems like just perfect timing as this other one leaps out of the water and just happens to have his face right where your fist is, and just you catch him just right in the mouth for 1 damage.
Yes, I'll take it.
Magic.
And that is going to be the end of their turns. That's going to bring us to the top of the round. Red.
You skipped me.
Do
I
it.
was doing a reaction, and you said, "We'll come
Oh,
back
I'm
to
sorry.
that."
Yeah.
Just react.
Yeah. React. Hellish Rebuke.
Wrath of the Storm.
Yeah.
Thunder version
Um.
or lightning version.
So they have to make a dex saving throw, DC 16.
Okay. Dex. How's their dex? They are going to succeed on that with a 17. 14 plus 3.
That's okay. They still take 4, or it takes 4.
It doesn't
Thunder
deserve a
damage.
designator. That's right.
Okay, let's do it like that. How much?
4.
4? Okay. Kind of gets knocked back a little bit, but
Don't touch me.
undaunted
That's
nonetheless.
what I say to it.
Boundaries.
Do not touch me.
Respect my boundaries.
Don't touch. No. Red.
I will kind of climb down the ladder and like get on the back of it and like put my arms through it. So I'm like holding. I'm still not in the water, but I'm like
Trying to avoid
I can
water.
see through and going. It's like this.
You're
Like
here.
if this
You're
was the like
participating.
I'm like yeah I'm here. I'm part of the group. I'm on the same floor. I will throw a ray of frost at the one closest to Kugal.
Okay.
Paralyzed you.
Okay.
Through the ladder. I'm here.
Okay.
17 plus 8.
That
So
hits.
that's a 24. 5. Something like that. Alright, cool. Yeah, bam. 2D. Let's get some D8s.
Ooh,
yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. That's 12 cold damage.
Ooh. And they're slowed, right?
Yeah, they're slowed 10 feet.
Kind of here. Frost is kind of building up on the flesh of this creature, this undead freak.
And I yell at him. Just imagine if I had spell slots. End of turn.
Kugal, I need you to make a. Let's see here. They have changed the way this works. So you do not have a saving throw that you make, but this is just going to resolve itself at the end of your turn here. As you are paralyzed, your speed is 0. You fail strength and dex saves, and attacks against you have advantage, and they're automatic crits.
Oh, man.
I don't think there's much you can do here. Unless you have anything specific that you're thinking of in your head.
I had nothing that would like take it over.
Okay. So you are able to, let's see, until the target has paralyzed condition until the end of its next turn. Okay.
Wait, so at his next turn he wakes up or he gets up?
Well, I got paralyzed last turn.
Oh, so he gets up
So
this turn.
at the end of this turn, I would,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so now you're kind of able to move again and come up above the water and get your breath. I'd say you can move if you'd like. You have about 15. You have 15 movement speed. It is still difficult terrain.
there probably wouldn't be any advantage to moving anywhere because I'd be passing through somebody's Stay put.
Okay. Aelin.
How many of them are within 5 feet of me? Just curious.
Let's see. This is you here, so it'd be 1.
Why couldn't I be the other person that's next to me?
Because this is 5, and then this would be 10.
There's 4 within
No, I'm saying
30
the
feet.
person in the purple. The other
Oh.
purple. That's
Because
like
this is Kugal.
Well, why can't I be Kugal?
Well, I mean, you
How
take that up
many-
with Kugal.
I want to be cloak stacker number 3.
Which one is me? Was that the second?
You're the second one, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna cast Word of Radiance, and unfortunately, it only hits one person. I was really hoping for like a multi, but it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. 16.
Okay.
There's an orc in the field.
It fails.
Where'd he come from?
There is an orc in the field.
Why did he come back? I thought
It's
we killed
Sam.
that guy.
Because I'm not going to have y'all argue with me about who is where, so I'm just pulling default pictures here.
It takes 6 radiant
Hey, he looks
damage.
so handsome now.
I'm the grave person.
What was it?
6 radiant.
6 radiant damage. Okay. This is so cursed. Never again. I'm building terrain. Building terrain for everything from now on.
I just didn't know which purple blob I was.
Building all terrain.
I was just
Going
a purple
forward.
blob. Wait, no, who is that?
That's
not-
you.
It's not
I
you.
wasn't.
That's not you.
That's why I was like, whoa,
All right,
whoa, whoa! I
hold
feel like
on.
I should be multiple.
All right, all right. I'm not
He runs the graveyard.
I'm not entertaining this anymore.
I was being sincere. I wasn't trying to gaslight. I don't know about Jamie, but I was being
I'll remember which purple I am. I know now.
Oh man.
All right, so there's that, and
What's that channel? That channel that did all like the WoW videos, like in cartoon stuff.
Oh, and it's just the emblem that represented the character? I forget
Yeah.
the channel, but I know what you're talking about. Like the priest was the priest emblem, the warrior
Yeah,
was the emblem.
that's what we need. Just
This
like
is
some
cult.
like crown drawing of us. Like
this is Aelin.
I get to be Derek?
No, this Aelin is Derek.
I'm Derek. Okay, no, that's fine. Should I talk like him for the rest of the session, or for the rest of the challenge, war battle,
For the-
whatever this
Rest
is?
of the challenge.
you sound like Merry and Pippin from Lord of the Rings on this quest, mission, thing. And then this is you up here. All right. All right. Are we clear? Are we good now?
Yes.
I'm super good.
that would be great. A one-off as like Saltmarsh NPCs.
Just living their lives.
Just living their lives.
Okay, so let me add the damage that was
We'll
just
get Jesse and Kim and
taken.
Emma to come play.
How much damage did you say that was?
6 radiant.
Radiant.
That's right.
Okay, beautiful. As this radiant light kind of singes the flesh of this ghast here. End of turn.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna Zangief these 2 ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
But with one fist. I'm gonna take and just spin in a 180 circle. I want to hit the one to the south and the one to the west,
Okay.
if I can. So we'll start with south guy. Oh, that's hitting, dog. That's like a 22.
Yeah, that is.
That guy is gonna take.
Zangiefing him.
I think that's 10 damage. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, he takes 10 thunder damage. The first guy. Second guy's probably gonna hit 2 with 18.
Yes.
All right. And the second one takes 8 thunder damage.
These thunderous punches go around, and you catch both of them as they are not expecting this. The first one already got accidentally punched by you just mere seconds ago. Catch him with another backhand.
Both of them got that ringing now. I'm the guy or disadvantage.
Tinnitus.
And that's That's all I'm doing because I'm pretty spent too.
Okay.
Except for punching. I got that all day.
Your wish is their command. All three of them are going to try and pounce on you with claws.
Let's go. I'm so thick with metal.
I also need you to make a con save.
Oh, yeah. Smell it.
Got it.
17 plus 7.
All right.
20.
You kind of...
It smells good.
It smells awful. You are poisoned.
Oh, what?
Was it 17 plus 7?
I'm sorry. What did you say it was?
17 plus
I'm
7.
sorry. You're fine.
Man.
You said
DC
it, and
30
I was
Yeah.
reading another number as you were saying that, and yeah. All right. You're good. You kind
About to be at the end of us here.
Shove it back down. It's good. However, the claws, I believe, are going to hit with a 21.
That's heading.
So 6 slashing damage, and I need another con save from you. You need to beat a 10.
9.
You are paralyzed. You fall
Oh!
down into
Not the first
the
one!
water. Dice
You got
jail. Straight to
another
jail.
Yeah, that was in that one.
Straight to jail.
Yeah, put in the thing. There you go.
The other two are going to have advantage against you in the water as
Okay, I'm still thick with metal.
they smell blood in the water and just. This is definitely going to hit. That's a 24. And a 23.
Thick with metal?
Thick one. Oh no. For 13 slashing damage on the first one.
For the first one.
Oh wait, hold on. I think these are with your paralyzed. I think that's automatic crits.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh my
so
god!
That's 15 slashing damage and another 15 slashing damage. So that's
Nice number.
30 total slashing damage as these
Wow,
all just
slashing damage.
tear into your flesh.
This is blood leaking out of my suit in all directions. Of the water.
Oh,
You can't tell though, the water's too dark.
Just,
It looks fine.
just under it, just liquids coming out of my armor.
we can't see anything.
I'm seeing it right next to you. You're like, bruh.
You see blood and flesh just getting ripped off of Colt's body as these things are tearing into him.
We can regrow it, just like the leg.
That's right. With the
That priest is like, back again, are we?
with the last one lunging towards you. Claws. It's a 16 to hit. I think it
You
misses.
missed.
Yeah. As you
I mean,
block
like, bro,
this
you
thing
didn't even
off.
hit me.
Didn't even try. Meanwhile, Colt over there.
Do I have to make a save?
No, you do not right now. No. Red, you are up, as that's the end of the gas turns here.
We'll do something
Mercy.
different, and
This
we're
turned
gonna
into
throw another ray of frost at that
bloodbath.
same one that's next to. We'll say the same one I threw it in last time.
okay.
Be consistent. That would be a 12 to frost.
That is barely gonna miss.
I'll hang on all the way.
Okay.
And then my turn.
With your
So
arms
just-
through it still.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
I'm trying.
That's like at least 1/4 cover or something, right? It's a little cover.
I can't do much else right now.
Kugal.
I got nothing.
The two that are closest to me, I'm gonna give like a double Eldritch Blast off of them.
Okay. Awesome.
So, whoops. We'll say the one on the left gets a 20 on that,
Okay.
and the other one is gonna be an 11.
The 20 will hit. So you were throwing at these two?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh well.
These two?
Yeah, those two.
Okay.
So the one that was previously bloodied,
That's a 20.
he lost his red mark.
Okay.
An 8 plus 3, so an 11 damage on him.
Okay. So you blast a huge chunk of flesh off of this thing. It is pretty much mortal at this point, barely hanging on. One of its arms is just hanging on basically by tendons. it looks pretty gross. Ghastly, if you would.
For my bonus, I would like to Misty Step further over to the right, just a little more kind of not in the center of action kind of situation. Say like, sure, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
And that'll be the end.
What's your passive perception?
For you. Pass percentage 10.
Sen? As you materialize over there, you happen to look down to the right. There is a wooden crate with a big ass A.
How
scrawled on
convenient!
it. End of turn.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
I landed on it. Ah.
Aelin.
Yeah.
Well, I look over and I'm like, oh, you're right over there. He doesn't look
underwater.
too good, does he?
He is not moving and floating in the water and currently being ripped apart by a gas.
Well, I'm gonna see myself out of here. And
Bye, Colt.
No, I'm trying to get over to him,
Okay.
and I want to try and do this hopefully without taking.
You want to try and without taking any attacks of opportunity? Okay, I'd say you can do that.
Perfect. I reach down and I'm like, hey, feel better, man. Okay.
Get after it, brother.
Because I have to touch him, so. And I cast Cure Wounds. I can't unparalyze you. You're just gonna have to wait till the end of your next turn.
You're just-
I'm spent. You know what? Actually, can I change that? Can I be like, hey, man, and I flip him, so he's no
Sure.
longer up.
He's just floating straight
yeah,
up.
exactly.
You see his eyes just.
So yeah, that's the touch needed for the Cure Wounds.
Okay, that's fine.
And I do that. And let's see
Start the
here.
dog. Wow.
You're fine. Oh, make it stop. You heal for 14.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not blooded anymore. Barely.
Hell yeah.
Blood's more inside you now.
Anything else?
Stop
That's
leaking as
it.
much.
That's all I got.
That's right.
Colt. As of right now, you're still paralyzed. You, again, there's really not much you can do, so it's kind of a turn skip. Unless there's anything you can think of that you would like to try and do.
No, I'm paralyzed. I can't.
You just
I got no god. I can't pray internally. There's
Yeah.
nothing happening there.
no gods. Well, as this as this little bit of time fades, you start to feel the pain of those wounds seeping in as your paralysis starts to fade away. You feel the little tinglies in all of your appendages, like when your foot falls asleep and it's waking back up. You feel that across your whole body, but then superseding that is ripped flesh and cuts, but not as bad as it was a few moments
Girl,
ago.
Aelin came through.
As you're able to kind of move your eyes again and look around, you see these three gas, knowing that you've kind of been paralyzed for a moment, are going to try and they're trying to feast on you now. They're going to try to bite. They're not going to have advantage because you're no longer paralyzed. You're able to kind of wiggle around, but they are going to try and get a quick lunch. The first one, I believe, is going to hit with a 21. Right, AC?
Yeah,
I know you got
20.
ridiculous AC.
I got 20. I'm thick metal, man.
Oh
My
my god, I'm rolling so
Power
hot
armor.
tonight. I'm so sorry. 23
Thick
and a
metal-
4. So
Thick metal man.
two of them are going to bite into your flesh for 4 piercing damage and 13 necrotic damage. It's like, so that was the first bite. The second one is 5 damage plus 4 necrotic damage.
5 plus 4?
So 9 total.
That's too much flesh. I'm unconscious.
And you kind of are just floating there in the water, just as they're and you just see blood spurting out all over from Colt. Red.
We'll throw a ray of frost. Yeah. Not saying I'm a one-trick pony right now, but I'll throw a ray of frost. Damn, man. I missed. I know, because I already 11. End of turn.
Okay, Kugal.
The two that are a little closer on my side, are they within my melee range? 10 feet?
Yeah, I'd say so. And even if they weren't, you could move. You could position yourself where they are.
I kind of miss this because I'm getting used to the whole double attack on melee. I could have done 2 on the first go. So I'm going to do 1 strike on the right, 1 strike on the left, or south. Yeah.
I just rolled a 1, a 2,
Just
and
give
a
it
4.
kind of like a good spin. So we'll do northern fella with a 19.
That hits.
Plus
Man.
whatever. And the southerly with 9 plus 5.
That also hits.
So 14. Sweet. And there. So first one gets 8. Second one gets 2. No, 10. Plus 2. 12.
12. Okay.
It's like, why would a 10 have a 0 on it?
The southern one is definitely bloodied at this moment, and when you come back up across on the one to the north there, you just cut its fucking head off, and it is
Beautiful.
dead.
Yes. One down. 3 more to go.
Just falls into the
Rolled
water.
4 6s in a row. Though, so
Its
that's
body
good.
actually kind of falls forward onto Colt's floating body, and it's just he's kind of like bobbing under the water for a moment. Aelin, or end of turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Aelin, you're up.
Good
Which
job.
one of them is dead now?
Yeah, let me take him off the. Boom, he's gone.
The 2 that's one's above me, one's below me. Are they within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Perfect. I would like to do Word of Radiance. It is a 5-foot emanation. Each creature of my choice that I can see, so I'm gonna like pivot around so I can see both of them.
Her eyes are going.
Must
He's got like
succeed
chameleon eyes.
exactly on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, what do they need to be?
A 16.
16. All right. First one fails. Both fail with an 8 and a 5.
They take 8 radiant damage.
Ooh, beautiful. Let's see here. 8 radiant and 8 radiant. The one to the north is definitely bloodied, with the one to the south now being mortal, is barely hanging on. But they are still blushing around.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
Hang on there, Colt.
Colt, need you to make a death save for me.
14.
That's a success.
E.
1 success for our boy.
Not dead yet. Soon,
Boom.
maybe.
I feel like going for a walk.
With that.
Nothing? Nobody?
What? Huh?
I feel like going for a walk.
Wait.
I don't know
I
this
don't
one.
know what the reference is. What is it? Monty Python?
I'm not dead yet.
Oh.
Is that the Black Knight
No, that's when they thrown him on the cart. all
No,
the dead
this
people
during the
in town.
Black Plague.
from a Holy
Not
Grail?
dead yet.
From Holy Grail.
And
Yeah.
like,
Sorry, I'm
finish-
showing
You know
my
how,
gray hair.
no, do you know how long it's been? I watched, I think, Blazing Saddles
So good.
before the last time I've watched the Holy Grail again.
I've
It's
never
been a
seen
while.
either of them.
Blazing
haven't
Saddles
seen
is
either?
We haven't seen them.
I know we gotta do soon.
Blazing Saddles is great.
Movie night.
It's great.
Never seen it. Is that a Cowboys movie?
It's
Back-
Mel Brooks, yeah.
Back porch
No, bro.
theaters ready to go.
Blazing Saddles.
That's
So
my
good.
rewatch.
It's so good. Yeah.
You know,
You know, morons.
real
Yeah,
salt of the
so-
earth people. You know, morons.
Yeah. Where the white moon at? So good.
So the feast is going to continue with one of these on you.
No.
Colt. They are They look starved. They're gaunt. You can see their rib cages. They look hungry.
I hate this.
And not a natural 20, but it is going to hit. So you are going to take one failure on your death save as it continues to chew into your flesh. Colt is, I think you added as a success. Yeah.
I'm 1-1.
The other one,
There's been two fails.
actually the other two that have just been blinded by radiance, kind of looking at you, and you just see fury in their eyes, and they see you as a threat, and they are going to both jump towards you and try and claw you. Yes.
I'm just a little girl.
But first one's going to miss with a 15, and the second one is going to be a natural 20.
I
As
guess
you take 15 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution
What
saving
the
throw.
fluff?
They got sharp claws.
And a what? And a do a what now?
I got what's a dooze it? Con
This
save.
cockadoodie.
Damn.
You need to beat a 10.
I got a 9.
You feel your body
Here she goes.
seize up,
Welcome to the water.
and you dive into the water with Colt.
Okay. No, I can breathe underwater. It's okay. My outfit.
Up in the crow's nest is Redimir. What are we doing?
High and dry.
I'm down in the bottom.
I got nothing. I got nothing. We ain't found I got shit. We ain't found shit. Like, that's what I got. No spells. I got no fist. Like, well, I got my fist. I can't punch hard. Anyways, which one looks the worst? We'll start the
Colt looks the worst.
Cool.
All right,
Yeah.
let's freeze them. Let's put you out of your misery.
So sad.
I'll use a
Preserve it for later.
I'll use a sorcery
This one
point.
here looks the worst.
I'll use a sorcery point and throw 2 rays of frost at Colt. Just to go ahead and get it out.
Across that rainbow bridge.
You're just gonna save him for later. It'll be fine.
Just put them on ice. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. I'll throw, whichever is the worst.
Does it be the one on the very south? Yeah.
All right.
This one
We'll
here.
do the one next to, we'll do that.
Okay.
We'll think that works. Good number. End of turn. I rolled another 3.
Do you want a new set of dice?
I've got plenty of
Maybe.
options here. Look, and there's even
I
more
can't roll. Oh, I just rolled a 20.
Yeah, one more person.
Jails
over
are
here.
going to be full
You do have-
tonight.
You're in.
You do have inspiration.
Oh, man, I don't want to use it on a cantrip.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I don't know. The night's
I feel like
I don't know,
we're kind
I'll
of
tell you what. I'll
times.
tell you what. You legitimately roll a 20 there. I saw it. If you want a 20, you can use that skull. I'll give you the 20.
All right, we'll trade for the 20. We'll trade for the 20. All right, cool. All right, so it's 2d8 cold is the thing.
So 16. You freeze this thing and like flash freeze this thing.
So
as
bad.
it just stops moving as it's trying to go in and bite, take another chunk out of Colt. Even the water around it just briefly freezes until this thing just it melts and kind of slumps down into the murky water again. And that one is gone.
Bye.
I'm trying. End of turn.
Okay. Let's see. That is going to bring us to Kugal.
Oh god. So we've just got the 2. Currently, correct?
Yep. And just as a reminder, both of them are pretty bloodied. They're not quite mortal, but they're pretty bloodied.
You're paralyzed.
He's unconscious.
Okay. You're ineffective. No, that was me. That's horrible.
Finally got a hit.
Um,
I'm high and dry though.
I'm gonna roll with something that I'll just blast because that's just like it's more likely to.
It's working.
Than anything. Sure. Yeah, it has the highest likelihood of doing something. So, northerly fella is gonna. No, that's not gonna do anything. That'll be a 9.
Yep, that one kind of goes wide.
The cross will be a nat 20.
Ooh, on the southerly one. The one that's actively chewing on Colt.
But I've got to roll again to see if I beat his thing again for.
Yep, see if you get double damage if you hit.
So that would be a 16.
Yeah, so whatever your max damage is times 2.
Double, which would be 23. No, 13, 26.
Okay. You like Iron Man style pulse blast, like you feel the recoil as your hand just kind of flies back. And one moment there's a ghoul with Colt's arm in its hands, like chewing on it. The next is just a lower jaw and a hand with the missing fingers on top of it, just palming, and it just and Colt's arm kind of falls down into the water. It's still attached to him. It is Colt's arm didn't fall off. It just is let go of as this ghast is put down. Anything else you would like to do? Aelin, you are paralyzed, but next round you will be up and running again. Colt, death save.
2.
That is a second fail. 2 failures.
I'm dying.
Can we remove the other person?
Yes. Sorry. There we go. Not used to the digital battlefield anymore. That's going to bring us to the ghast here who, with you being paralyzed, is now going to try and take a bite out of you. Jesus. Natural 20.
Man, hot tonight.
Now, am I technically paralyzed still?
No, you're technically not. I did not roll with advantage, though.
You get a reaction, right? Is that what you're doing?
Maybe. I guess we'll see.
All right, it's going to chew into you,
This is what killed me.
but
I
it does.
think.
It's not going to get double damage.
Oh.
For 11 piercing damage, and then 16 necrotic damage as it.
You got 2 floating bodies.
Oh no! It's the Tomb of Horrors! All over again. Red. Nice and warm and dry. Top of this ladder.
I know.
One ghast, 2 bodies, and a Kugal with a fucking desert eagle for a hand. What do you do?
Jeez. I am internally upset that I am not in the water fighting with our friends, but I'm not gonna.
Eternally.
But I'm not going to vocalize this. It's just internally, because I further reflect in my 6 seconds that
I'm very concerned.
that I am ineffective in a close perspective.
I'm ineffective in a close perspective.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Throwing bars
Yeah,
unintentionally.
bars.
Just call me Kendrick over
Yeah.
here. Rick's not allowed in bars because his girlfriend's underage. All right. See you at the Super Bowl. Let's go. All right. So we'll throw. I'll get over it, and I'll throw a ray of frost at the one last guy. All right. Hot
Give him
one,
the
hot
frost
one,
chop.
hot one. You know we're not going. Just on the table. That would be a 6 + 8. That's a 14 to frost.
There's something about the way your arms are going in between
Yeah,
these ladders. It's really hard to aim. It seems.
That sounds right.
Kugal.
The 14 didn't hit.
Wait,
6 + 8.
I don't know.
That's okay.
A 14. I'm sorry. Hits. Yes, it does. I just heard. I heard the 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not far off. All right.
I got
force.
tinnitus.
Yeah. Got 4 cold damage.
Blast this thing. It's kind of moving a little slow.
We're almost out of here, guys. I promise.
Blop, blop.
Yeah.
All
Which is
right.
great. I don't even have a healing potion. I got nothing.
Aelin, I need you to make a death. Or wait, no, that's Kugel. You're up. Sorry.
I could throw a bark skin at you. You want bark skin?
That won't help me.
I don't know. I got nothing on me.
I'm gonna
So
move up, and go for a double glaive strike. I'm gonna grab her by the strap of her armor and see if I can just keep her head above water.
No, I'm floating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She can breathe underwater.
Yeah, she's got her
Yeah,
floaty
she
armor.
can.
Then I'm just gonna go with a double glaive strike.
You said furry armor?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the furry armor.
What kind of... That's fine.
No, first
It's a
one's not gonna do anything.
floaty
That's
armor.
Floating.
A 9 on the first attempt and 15 on the second.
The second one's gonna hit.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Where'd it go? 3 damage.
Slice into this thing.
That is nipple.
Just one.
Just the one.
All right, Aelin.
18.
Okay, that's one success.
Thank you.
How you feeling, Colt?
Not good. Not good at all.
I'd help you if I had anything,
I mean,
absolutely
yeah, I'm
anything
so-
to give you.
I do feel terrible as a player.
What are you?
I fail this, I die.
No, I need no.
It's true. Do you want to roll it in the skull?
Get it right here. It's an easy success.
That's right.
Just wasting time.
You got it.
12.
That's a success. That's a success. It's 2 and 2. 2 and 2.
Oh, God.
Yeah, jeez, yeah.
All right. The ghast is still going to be chewing
Me.
on Aelin.
That's fine.
You get one more round, you're going to join the gray hair club over here. You're going to start growing.
Does an 18 hit?
Wait.
Okay, so it does chomp down on you.
Two?
You're going to take 1 failure on your death save as this thing is just chewing flesh off of your hand and your arm as it's kind of pulled back your armor, biting on you. Top of the round, Red. You know your first aid?
Do you have a healing potion?
No, I got nothing. I got a potion of bark skin. That's all I got. I got no spells. I got arrows. That's not great. I will kind of stay over there like, hey, like.
I will say, and I'm going to double check this real quick, just
Yeah.
as if it's an option that you wanted to do. I believe you can attempt to stabilize someone with a medicine check that will stop them from making death saves.
It'd be a straight roll.
You get a +0 there?
It's a plus.
Straight luck.
It's a straight. Just, my luck's not been that great.
Put water in the wound, hope it works.
Yeah. Man.
Ew, this is gross. Splash, splash, splash.
Wash it with the murky water.
Let me see. There is, I think, is it help? Help, da-da. I'm almost 100%.
What are you trying to find
Sure.
Or
out?
administer first aid?
To administer first
Assist
aid.
on an ability check. Choose one of your skill 2 proficiency.
Your message check stabilizes. I don't know if you have to be proficient or not, though. If you're not, it's kind of funnier though.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the DC, where the DC comes from. Let me see.
It says that you can assist on an ability check with help, so I don't know if that would roll over to a death save.
There's a separate thing.
Yeah, it says on the top, like, administer first aid. But yeah, it doesn't elaborate on what that means. When you click on
The
it.
DM has final say on whether your assistance is possible, so you get to choose, JD, if we can help someone with it.
AI says it's typically 10.
That's. I mean,
wanna believe AI.
it sounds right because that's what a death save is essentially. So I'll find out for sure later. But for now, I'll say if you want, you can make a medicine check, DC 10, to stabilize. They won't wake up from being unconscious, but it would stabilize them and prevent them from making death saves. If they take damage from something, they begin death saves again.
I got 30 feet of movement.
If he rolls an @1, probably finishes the job.
He just does an ice ball.
Just pushes you underwater.
Can I get over to Colton 30 feet?
I will.
You jump off
If you
of the
so as
thing.
to say, if
Yeah, I
you
could
jump
jump
off
off
of
the
the
ladder.
ladder, I'd say that would get you probably about 10 feet out, and then you could use the rest of your movement to make it to
Alright,
Colton.
I'll pivot around and like trying to jump off the thing
Okay.
into the water. And I'll come over and I'll try and administer some first aid.
And describe what would
Man,
Red
I don't
do?
know,
Yeah,
like-
what would you do? Colt,
that's a
and just to
fisherman.
paint the picture, Colt is floating face up in the water. He is missing chunks of flesh from his body. Blood is just oozing out into this already dank, gross water. His armor is chipped and cracked and broken and pulled away at parts where more flesh is missing. And his eyes are wide open, looking straight up at the ceiling.
I don't know, just come over and just like smack the shit out of your chest. Just try to like breathe, yeah. Like a shock paddle.
All right.
Yeah, we'll just come over and just like, please
hits my
don't
chest.
die, Colton. Just like, I don't know, wrap you in bandages.
We like movie
like-
references. We've seen Abyss, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
That was, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Cooking. He's cooking.
All right, here we go. Higher and 10, higher and 10. Good rolls, good
It's
rolls.
a 10.
It's a 10?
Hey!
All right.
You smack the shit out of Colt right in his chest, and you hear him go. And he's still floating in the water. Just he can't move, but no longer making death saves currently.
Stabilized from the punch in my chest.
You just hear him.
My heart keeps going.
And if I can, I'll do my best Ian Malcolm. Hey, try to, like, come over here. Look at me. End of turn.
Kugal,
Man,
you
I
see,
can't believe that worked.
you see Red jump from the ladder into this gross water and assault Colt back to semi-consciousness.
I just kind of go, yes!
What would you like to do?
We still got one hairy in us.
Mm-hmm. It's currently chewing on Aylin's leg.
Been better, Carrie Ann.
What is that one from?
Dancing with the Stars.
Golden Oldie. I'm gonna give him a double blast and see if I can remove him from said leg. Let me get back up to the right spot so I can see what I'm doing here. All right. 16 plus 6.
That hits.
Nice.
Yeah. And the second blast would be a, what is that? I can't read that. It's 5 plus 6, so 11.
That one's gonna go wide.
Come on, baby. 9 plus 3.
Nice.
12.
Okay.
12 blast.
The Desert Eagle strikes again as this thing just rockets through this thing's chest, blowing its innards, its heart, its lungs out the back of its body. and it just falls back. It kind of takes Aelin. It's like it's immediately in rigor mortis. Is just pulls Aelin's leg back with it down into the water, but is no moss, and we are out of initiative.
I'll immediately kind of dive over to make sure he's off of her and see if there's anything that I could do.
I'll come run over and do like another like.
Okay,
It worked the first time.
make a medicine check. I'll say make it with advantage because he's like holding her.
Okay, good, because that was an 8. This is 7.
All right, hold
That's
on.
not so lucky this time.
You're gonna break a rib, Jesus Christ!
Aelin, you make a death
no.
fail as he comes and he slightly misses and just hits your throat.
She's probably better now.
I'm like,
What are you doing? It worked a second ago. He's okay.
You look over at Colton's just floating there.
He's not dead.
Unfortunate.
I don't know. Do you have any first aid kit? Do you have any bandages?
Nothing that I'm showing in like inventory,
Yeah.
at all.
All right, we gotta get them
I've got
out.
an herbalism kit. I'm not
Here,
sure that's
let's-
gonna do us a hell
We
of
need
a
to
lot
get
of
him out of
good.
here. We need to get him out of this water. All right, let's get.
Does
I don't
Colt
know.
have any potions? Did you guys pickpocket him?
Colt's unconscious.
We got.
Well, he's got pockets. His pockets aren't unconscious.
Yeah.
I've got some fruit. I've got some oil. Some.
I don't know if
books.
essential oils are gonna fix him.
My herbalism kit, it might kind of help center your chakras, but I'm not sure.
Well, let's see if we can get Aelin out of the water, up on the thing. Let's if you'll help me I'm
I'll
not
go
that strong, but
I'll go halfway up the ladder, and you can.
Here, I'll
hand
kind of
it to
just
me.
pull her in the water. That's.
And she's got some armor, so she's got.
Yeah.
It's heavy. I'd say whoever's
We could,
doing
tie a rope
who's
around her
doing
and
the
just
primary lifting here.
I'll be on the bottom. You'll be halfway up the ladder.
Okay, so
Man, I don't know. Maybe you
Kugal, you
should.
need to make an athletics check with advantage.
Athletics of advantage. Oh boy, I hope so.
Maybe
Good, there we go.
Maybe there's something
With
in the Anders chest?
not a non-nat 20.
Okay,
Nice.
there we go.
18 plus 2.
All right, so you're able to wrench Aelin's body up out of this lower deck, here, this cargo hold, and lay her out in the galley above.
My face would have turned red, but when I'm green, I would just turn brown.
Colt, I'd say about this time, since you were already stabilized, you kind of you come to with 1 HP.
Oh, okay.
And when you come to, you find yourself alone in the dark water of this cargo hold with this stench, awful smelling corpses around you. And you hear movement and commotion, but you don't see anything. The light has all gone out.
I'm just looking around just in the dark. I'll just... Goddamn ghouls. It's just... No, I'll see, I have a way to make light. I am gonna use
what
my...
about your orb?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, is the orb still not just floating there?
Is kind of by you in the water.
Oh, just floating,
Yeah.
but no light.
Mm-hmm.
Nicholas.
You kind of see it like
Oh, Nicholas. I guess I'll say that loud.
start to float back up again. You all hear this Nicholas
We're all
come
up there
from
as well.
downstairs, followed
fuck was
by
that?
a dim light from the distance that you're standing, kind of illuminate the area down there. You're just kind of floating in the water.
Is there anyone alive? Hello?
We're
Anyone?
up here.
Oh, God, that's one.
Put my
Alright,
head
let's-
over the thing. You okay?
No.
Let's lay Aelin out flat.
Caitlin, you're still super unconscious at the moment.
I'm nearly dead.
I'll stand up and I haven't heard from Aelin. Where's she?
Up here.
I'm gonna say okay. I'll look to my gauntlet. There's 2 glowing vials still. I'll take one out. Just stagger to the ladder and start climbing up. Since I can never see anything laying down, I'll twist the top. A little pin will pop at the bottom and a needle at the bottom, and I will go over to her neck and just inject her and cast Cure Wounds.
Go ahead and roll that, and I'm going to have you make another roll after.
That's gonna be 13 healing.
Okay. You heal for 13 points of health, and
Amazing.
you shock back to
Magic.
life. Make a perception check for me, if you would, please, though, as you're climbing up this ladder.
16.
Good. Your primary objective is to go up and help your team. However, you can't help but notice as you're climbing out of this that the boat kind of... You notice 2 things simultaneously. One, you hear a deep whooshing sound, and then the boat kind of lists a little bit and then comes back completely upright as you're climbing up, and then you go up and administer that help. And with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break and come right back. So hang in there with us.
Not dead.
Made it.
Not dead.
right. We're back. We're just going to go back right into it. Colt, you hear this low, kind of rumbly whooshing as the boat lists one way and then comes right. As you get back up and inject this healing into Aelin, who shoots back awake.
As an experienced shipwright who's been on boats that are half sinking, or out in the field, out of the docks, wherever it is, would I gain any insight from this? Like, would I know, like, oh, there's some waves coming, or the ship is now losing its flotation capabilities, or
let's call this either history or investigation, whichever's higher.
This is 9. Let's see. 16.
Okay.
Very good investigating. And history, actually, same thing.
From your experience, you would glean that it could, the ship is not going to make that kind of motion from sinking alone. The weather outside the ship was not great. It was a bit rainy. It was a bit cloudy. There were some waves. It's not the most. It's been sort of rocky in here since you've been on this boat. So yeah, it could have been a wave. Absolutely. It might have been.
Or it
Probably
could have
was.
been the squid octopus monster thing.
It was probably a wave.
It would wait to fight us after we sleep. That's what I heard.
Kugal had the opportunity to kind of yell that, hey, I saw what I believe was the crate down there.
Hmm?
That I
Yeah, I'd say
reported
kind of
to
while
them.
all this is happening, you have some time to kind of talk amongst each other.
That's great. That's awesome. That's what we
It
need.
was like in the middle of the room. I kind of landed on it when I jump out of the way.
Well, don't try to open it. It's magically sealed.
You think you can grab it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can go. I'm feeling pretty great
I think we grab it and get out of here.
from a physical perspective, but not a
Do
magical.
you need me to heal you? I can heal you.
Do you know how much power you got left?
Almost none.
I'm looking at my
This
one.
is the last of it.
We're pretty burnt out.
I'm kind of in the same boat right now. I'll
We're in the same. You can fix boats. Why don't you just fix this one? You're the hero of Saltmarsh.
I would need
I got
time
you.
and another big boat.
Would
I
we have enough
cast
time
Cure Wounds on you.
for somebody to jump down to grab the crate and hand it up? Like when somebody's up in the hole
yeah.
to-
I mean,
to
it's
pull it up.
kind of everything was happening so quickly down there. It was kind of hard to get a gauge on what that crate actually looked like. You probably need to take another look at it.
Okay.
You want to go back down and look since they're like half together?
I'll do the movie thing where I grab the ladder and go. It's like sliding down the rope.
I just see that Elden Ring meme with a
Yeah, with the helmet,
going
with
down
the
with the helmet. So yeah, you slide down the ladder very quickly.
Hey, let me see that
Really
orb.
kinda-
I'll hand you the Nicholas orb.
I'll take it. I'll say, Nicholas. I will like let it float. I'm like, you're coming with me. And I'll like look at it. Does it do anything? Just sits there.
It just kind of hangs out.
All right. I'll go down.
It's like one of those new drones that follows you or whatever.
Yeah. I'll carefully go down the stairs. I'm not gonna.
You spot again this crate down here, and it's a pretty run-of-the-mill wooden box that just has a big blue A painted on it. The crate itself is
Blue.
pretty big. It's not blue.
The fuck?
It's not blue. It's just a old wooden crate, and a lot of this wood, especially the wood that's kind of under the water, has kind of molded and started to decay. It's very soft to the touch.
Wasn't it colored?
May have been. You're not with us. Or a Sam with us? What did co-pilot say? Sam here with. That was so funny, man.
That was so good. Colt, what are you doing too? Are you down
I think
here too?
the water, the wood may have, the wood could have faded because the water. But I mean, that's what they said. The guy at the mansion who has all the fake monies and paper, is like, it's in this, and it's a got an A on the crate, and it's a blue iron box. Is what we're looking for.
You can make an investigation check with advantage. You've moved lots of goods around.
Excuse me. 19.
Yeah. Taking a closer look at this crate, this looks like something that if you had something of value, you would store it inside this. Like it would be encased within the crate itself, not necessarily just all these important papers just loosely inside one single layer of a wooden crate. So looking at this, it looks like something that could be like pried open.
This is the outer layer.
Yeah.
Of something more. Okay.
Let me go over there. I want to kind of like touch the box, see if I can feel like. 'Cause I know I'm drawing a blank on his name, but
Anders?
Albrecht?
No, yeah, Albrecht,
Mhm.
Quellen, something. Said that it was magically sealed.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of my trigger. To like, I just want to see if I can feel something like kind of like. Around
Make
it.
an
It's like-
Arcana check.
Like I know I can feel that racist bridge. Like I think I can like feel the magic.
If this
box.
is the outer layer, then I'd probably use my crowbar to see if I could
Okay.
force that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you've got your hands on it, and you're kind of getting your crowbar ready.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your Arcana.
Where was that roll earlier? 18.
You definitely feel a magical presence here. Not directly to the touch, something slightly beyond.
All right, something. It's not. It maybe not be this. Like I see your crowbar. I think I know. I think we're. Whatever is in here, is something of magic. Something's in it. Maybe we leave it in this.
This may be too big for us to try to lift out of here on our own. We crack it and we take the the crate that we do need. That may
Oh.
be easier to handle.
I look at the box and I look at the door. Like,
Yeah.
It's like.
The crate.
Visually speaking, is this like a chest of drawers? Is this like a big thing? that
It's
we need to
pretty.
bust
The
into?
crate itself is pretty big. There, looking above, there is that kind of rotted out grate above you that is pretty big, and clearly most of this stuff was loaded down in here by crane.
That was a crate.
Yeah, maybe
Something
you're
that's
right.
going to
I
have
think you're
papers
right.
in it. Probably we need to bust this out and get the file cabinet, the small.
Do you want? Well, do you want to get it out of the water? We could at least take it up a flight and just like in the dry.
Both of you make a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
DC is 10.
10 plus perception.
16.
Yeah, just 10.
Okay. Both of you feel the boat kind of list
That's
the other way this time, and you hear a deep, kind of again a whooshing sound.
Gotta go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. All right, you want to just pry it open right now? Let's
Aelin
go.
and Colt sitting up top. What are the two of you doing?
I have to recover my wound and waiting about what feels like 30 plus seconds and no crate up here. I'd start to poke my head down below, and I was going to yell, but unless you tell me something else happens.
Yeah, when you look down, you kind of, since you have this illumination kind of shining down, when this second like whooshing happens, you can see the water all kind of shift one way and then back the other, and then you hear and feel a all of you feel a like something just bumped up against the ship.
We need to move.
We gotta go.
Fellas, get the whatever crate and come on.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna try to pry it open quickly.
Make a strength check or athletics check.
Strength or athletics.
Yeah,
Or
whichever's better.
8 plus 2.
10, just enough. Yeah. So you
Oh, good.
you feel a little bit of a resistance, like it ain't gonna go for a second, and you crack it open. Inside is a bunch of rotted out like hay and kind of stuffing that's in there. And this is a pretty big crate container that this is in. Looking inside is a pristine blue box made out of some kind of metal. It is obviously smaller than the crate that it is in, but it's not that much smaller. It's small enough it looks like it could get up and out the ladder, but it's bulky. It's bulky.
All right, I'll go first if you want to push up.
Colt, you see them cracking this open, and you kind of see them look for a second.
Push. Like taking a 70-inch up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. I did a 100-inch the other day, curved staircase.
Do I see this too?
So yeah, I mean, if you are kind of Scooby Dooing your head down with
Did
Colt,
they like tie the rope around it so we can pull to help some of that weight?
I don't think we have any time for that.
Okay,
Ava.
just kidding. Let's go.
I think worst case scenario, you're gonna be here
handles on
alone
the
in a
side of
moment
it?
if it goes on. If ship goes under.
All right. Well, we got the handles. So you're gonna grab one, I'll get the other.
Up,
Yeah. Up.
so you both kind of pick it up.
Yeah.
So lifting it up out of this box.
Please don't kill us. Touching it. Didn't even think
Yeah,
about it. It's like-
You definitely feel this thing's got some weight to it, and it's bulky. What is both of your strength scores?
The modifier or the number?
Let's call it the actual number.
14.
14?
11.
11? Okay. You're both able to lift this thing out pretty easily. But with the size and weight of it, it's definitely kind of a tricky thing to move. So
I want to
moving
reach
this,
down to try and help when it's up
when
enough
it's high, yeah.
to help.
It's big enough to be arduous to move, but not so big where you can easily get. It looks like this is like a 2-person job, because as he's kind of coming up out of this 4 foot by 4 foot hole, there's not a lot of room for anybody else to kind of come down in there. So moving this, you are going to have a 10-foot movement penalty. So 20 feet as opposed to 30, and you're already down in this water, which is already difficult terrain. So basically 10 foot of movement speed. So you're kind of going, and then another. This time a violent, and you hear a crack and a little bit of the sound of rushing water, and we're gonna roll initiative for this.
No, what?
This is about to be stressful.
Ooh, big numbers.
This is going to be
Big
the
numbers.
stressful part.
Man.
Oh, cool.
And you hear outside of this thing a deep, and then another as the boat starts to rock this way.
Is this cracking for real?
Is that what we got, huh?
Oh,
Damn
man,
cracking
this is
outside.
like-
Look out the window.
We just like this. We just got almost killed by these ghouls
This
and the
Kraken, the
gas
Kraken.
guys. And
You're going to bite
get
this ship like a big
Kraken
walnut.
thing. Oh my god.
Kugal.
Oh, that's
One.
cool. Hey, I'm going right after you.
Red.
I've got a +1 on it, so...
Yeah,
Oh, so 2? Okay.
Yeah, technically it's a...
Well, I got a
rolled-
4.
I rolled a 1.
Total of 4? Okay.
So we're going. We're in tandem.
Aelin.
14.
All right.
I'll take like 2 steps and just...
Colt.
17.
10. Okay.
That's what I get for like... killing all those guys.
All right. So, you hear the sound of rushing water, and then through one of the sides of the hole, you see coming through a gigantic tentacle just come in and kind
my-
of rip out a side of the ship as you're both like holding this box. So what we're gonna do?
You know what? The Kraken may get us a quicker way out of here.
If it's... I'm concerned about it being so heavy. dragging us down.
So we're just going to drag this. This is going to be
I
our
love the
tracker
sound.
here.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So first up is going to be Colt. You're kind of seeing all of the... So the two of you are still basically down right now, kind of where the crate is at the moment. The two of you are still kind of looking down through this ladder opening here. Colt, you're up first. What do you do?
Only thing I can do is just have my arms out and hold my action, hoping to get close enough to grab hold of said chest while shouting, "If it wasn't clear, we're definitely on a timer now. Get up here!"
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Aelin, I need you to make one as well.
It's technically a 2,
Okay.
but it's a nat 1.
Okay.
One buddies.
Hey.
I'm right there with you. I got a 2. But I have a +2.
We're gonna have to call Mr. Eisenberg and tell him he's not getting his shit back.
All right.
Oh boy.
Colt, as you are like mid-sentence with this, a big chunk of the side of this ship just splinters open as a tentacle kind of wraps in, and the debris itself kind of scrapes across you for 3 slashing damage.
Oh, thank God I got cured.
You will also take three slashing
I'm
damage.
down again.
I'm very glad that
Oh man.
I used that last cure wounds.
Man, we should have took a sleep.
All right. So that brings us to Red and Kugal, and so the two of you are kind of working in tandem. The way that this is going to work with the movement is if you need to climb ladders or stairs, there's going to be an athletics check. Otherwise, kind of probably some bad
Can we
things.
tap out?
Do you want me to? I didn't technically take my action yet, though, right? Because you were waiting, and then I would have been next.
Yes. If there's an action you'd like to take, you can go ahead and take it now.
There is. I want to
Because
jump
you're all
down.
kind of together.
I'm jumping down. We're tag teaming.
Okay, so you hop down.
I'm a 0.
tag me out.
I'm a 0 in athletics.
Okay. So you kind of let go and you pick this up, and even for you, this thing feels just awkwardly heavy. Yeah. All right. So what would you were kind of making your way towards the ladder together?
Up. Yep.
Sure. Can we agree that we're gonna give this like one good shot? Because if he's down,
He's not down.
I'm down.
We were joking that thankfully we healed before all of this.
Okay, I misheard. Okay, I was about to say like, what's the priority, him or the crate? So,
We
okay,
put him in the crate.
got it. Okay.
So since the two of you are carrying the crate, Aelin, you have the higher initiative. And so basically, the character with the higher initiative, you don't move on your turn. He's going to move on his turn. You're basically using your action to assist moving it. So on his turn is when the actual box would be moved.
Got it.
The box can only move equal to the equal distance to the lower. I think you're both 30 feet, right?
Unless they
30
dash.
feet of movement.
Well, I do have, if it does anything, my fancy water outfit.
Well, I mean, just in general, your
30.
walking speed's 30,
30.
yeah. And so minus 10,
Wait.
so 20.
Plus
So
5 for me?
20, so 20 feet would be the maximum movement speed for you. And you both would ideally want to stay very close to that box while you're holding it. All right. That being said, it kind of works out just with the way initiative happened, that you're all kind of together anyway. So, Kugal, or Red, what would you like to do?
I will get out of the way and run up the go as far as I can.
Okay.
And I got 30 feet.
I need you to make a dex save for me.
You got it. That's gonna be an 8.
Okay. Another tentacle kind of crashes through one of the sides, piercing through the hole as you take 2 bludgeoning damage as this thing actually kind of clocks you. Kugal, it is your turn. I need you to make a dex save. I don't think you've made one yet, have you?
Negative.
Okay.
Christ, what is it? Oh, it's 10.
Okay. 10 is the DC. So you kind of are able to dodge out of the way of this debris kind of flying around as now the ship kind of lifts the other way. This thing is rocking now. Then you can move up to your speed, which would be 20 feet.
I'll move as far as I can.
We're moving.
You make it to the ladder.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to yell out, "What is this attacking us?"
So, let me see. I think there is. Let me make sure I'm right in this. Yeah, so, Colt, you're upstairs still at the moment. There are a couple of small windows that you're able to peer out of. And a couple of additional new windows that weren't there before now. And looking out, you see the water just churning and a couple of gigantic tentacles rising out of the ocean itself and starting to wrap itself around the ship in various locations.
Save us, Cole.
All right.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn now. Let me check something real quick, but go ahead and tell me what you would like to do.
First, I'm going to speak to Red. Red, make sure our only way out of here is still there. Let them know we're coming, quick. If you can. And I will lean back down in a little latch, just holding my arms out, saying, "Come on, up, let's go. Kraken, giant squid."
Weren't we supposed to signal the other ship to
Yes.
send us the rowboat?
We were
That's your job now, Red. Go.
working on it.
Okay.
Thinking about it.
Making sure.
All right, make a dex save for me as another tentacle is kind of wrapping itself.
Who has the rocket?
I mean,
Okay.
ooh, good deck save.
Oh.
18.
You dodge as another tentacle kind of crashes in, and this time doesn't just come in and go back out. It comes in and just wraps around, and it's just staying there, like gripped on.
I might stab it next time or something. Make it go away.
That brings us to Aelin. Are you still assisting in just moving this? Okay. Red. Actually, both of you, I need you to make a dex saves. 10 is the score to beat.
Yeah, 21.
20, non-net.
Okay. More debris and tentacles kind of coming in. This time again, staying in and wrapping around various structural pieces of the vessel. Red, what would you like to do?
Go. Where's that rocket?
Fling one up to him.
Yeah. So I will say yes,
'Cause
as
it's on a
like an
stick.
action. Yeah, as like an action, you can.
Whoa. To use the whole action to hand him a.
To dig it out of your bag while you're holding the box still, and toss it over. Yeah. You'd still be able to move. You still have movement. It's still separate.
Okay. Then I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I've got one hand on like a handle,
Yeah.
and I've got another one. I'm kind of waving a big old bottle. Around.
Yeah, I'll grab it and then go up and see we've got some windows, and then I think that's probably the end of my,
Yeah. So
end of my actionable abilities.
yes, which is going to bring us to Kugal. Need you to make another dex save for me, as things are not going great down here.
10.
10 is a success. The ladder is right there in front of you, and it's about 10 feet up. Whichever one of you has better athletics, I'll say you can make the athletics check to see if you can lift it up this ladder.
I have a +6.
Athletics. Jesus.
That's why I was like,
So he's just
zero,
strong,
like,
The DC is 10, so you need a 4 or better.
Which color dice do I want to use to try?
man. How about that one?
No, this one I don't want too hot.
Okay, well,
Wait,
then
no,
how
you
about the
decided it. We're gonna go with it.
She's
Don't
about to
make a
blame
bad
this
call.
all
This
on
could
you,
be
dude.
I
bad.
know, right? Yeah.
19.
Okay.
She pushes me through the hole.
So were you going up the ladder first?
I had to trust you.
I
James, and it
assumed
worked
so.
out.
Yeah,
You're
so you're
welcome.
kind of climbing up, trying to lift it up, and Aylin's just like,
We gotta get out of here!
Yeah. Everybody move.
I knew there was something suspicious with that box when we were leaving today.
Ayo.
surprise! It's the same terrain from last week.
Gingerbread house. Love it.
I was like, we're back in Bavaria.
Bavaria.
We're doing great. We all got pints of beers and whiskey. Whiskey Will's telling us a story about how he evaded a kraken. It's very immersive, his storytelling.
Remember that restaurant at the Opry Mills, the beer house, the German sausage place or whatever?
Where we're at, wherever it is.
Sounds
Brunhild does.
Yeah.
Dang, I lined that up pretty good first try.
Yeah. I was curious.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Look at that. It's fine. We're fine.
I'm gonna punch a tentacle.
Ming, print those for us.
Did. I haven't
Attaboy.
painted them because I don't have paint.
That's it.
Damn, those look good.
Yeah, he did a great job. Shout out Ming. Shout out Wesley.
Well done.
Nice.
Giving Final Fantasy X, but the very intro scene where like they just get done with Blitzball, and then the little thing with the tentacles is like you gotta get across it, and then like you cut them randomly and then they go away. But then the little insect things with the little wings, and
Right.
they're like the wings are sparking. And no, anyone? Okay.
I got it. That's me. I'm in on it.
That was the guy with the hair, right?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, the guy with the hair.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Actually, I did play with that one. Played that one a little bit.
Let's see. So that would have been Kugal, your turn. All right. The ship starts to. I'm just scrolling all over the place here. I'm just. Oh, golly. There's so much happening here. Here we go. The weight of this creature causes the ship to just start to. You hear crunching, cracking, the sound of this awful, horrific creature outside as the boat kind of 30 degrees to the left. The whole boat is now just diagonal, almost. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw. DC is 10.
I'm supposed to die tonight.
No.
A dex saving throw.
Yeah.
16.
8.
13.
Now one.
All right. You all fall prone.
Oh.
Shit.
As this ship that has.
We did
kind
make
of
it up though.
listed to the side. Yes, you did make it up. Yeah. And you, anybody, so fail,
I rolled a 16.
success, 13.
8.
All right. Aelin, you lose grip of the box, and it drops as you fall prone and slide to the left side along with Colt as you kind of
Cool.
crash up
It's
against
not our
the
night
wall.
tonight.
The box drops, and by proxy, when that box drops, you fall prone too as well. You don't slide across the room, but you fall prone. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the round. Colt, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Lots of dex saves here. 10 is the DC.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. One.
Jail.
No,
He's already got 2.
Kill me! Just kill me! I fall off the ship.
Tentacle grabs him.
A tentacle comes in and just slams through the hole on the side of this.
I want to die.
As you take.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm ready to die. What do we say to the god of death? Yes!
Today.
Yes, right now.
This is it.
You're going to take 4 bludgeoning damage as you are just caught by this. Actually, you know what? Everybody go ahead and make a dex save. We're going to have to do it anyway.
Knock
So
it all
might as well
out.
just knock it out. Are you ready?
Ready for what happens next?
Are you ready? You said not going to lie. I just assume you're saying I'm ready for death.
I am ready for death. Unless it's my turn. Am I doing something?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
6.
Non-natural 20.
Less than 10. Both of you take 5 bludgeoning damage. As tentacles are just wrecking this ship. When the ship starts to list and all these additional tentacles kind of crash in through the ship, you see at the far end of this hallway, the ship almost like twists in a way, almost like a Frito, enough where this front end kind of snaps. This door crashes open, and you see
No,
skeletons
not the skeleton.
start to wander out.
Maybe he wants us dead too.
I think
Maybe
he
it's
wants
2
to
people
kill
who want
all
to die.
of us.
Somebody somewhere said he's been too easy on him.
We're all
These guys
going
have
to
just
die.
had a great time.
And they are every bit as disoriented and unstable as anybody else in this room. At which point,
That feels a little bit better.
one of them is gripped along with a tentacle and just yeeted out of the side wall.
This is the worst situation we've ever been in.
Yes.
This
Of any campaign ever.
is incredible.
I can't even take notes.
Okay. Colt, now, what would you like to do?
All right, well,
Have your movement speed to stand
Are you
up?
just gonna off yourself and call it a day?
how look? I see skeletons at the end of the ship, which is now like curved. I see tentacles. I'll take my last vial out and I'll just inject it right into my wrist.
No, Colt, don't.
I'm gonna cure wounds. Since I'm probably about to take a bit more of a beating. I'll heal for 11.
Okay.
They're great.
I'll look to the chest holders, which one of them's right next to me now. I guess this wall.
No chest also there.
And I'll try to take the front. I'll just start running towards the skeletons.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hold the line.
So everything is going to be difficult terrain. You used half of your movement to stand up.
Oh,
So that's
man.
15 feet of movement. So you can move.
We're like molasses.
10 feet forward.
You kind of, and
Water
you're
breathing.
kind of walking
We're good. We're just gonna
diagonal.
leave 'em?
Like you can put your hand.
I think
up
that
and
we
touch
should,
the
if we,
floor,
do you have a rope?
almost to brace your movement.
I think if nothing else, we.
That's the end of my
go
turn. That's
around
all
it.
of my magic
If
too.
we go in the water, then I can try and hold onto the rope to keep it with us, and I float naturally. Right? I mean, I don't float. If I go unconscious, I'll float. Just strap it around me.
You can strap it around my dead body.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
It is.
We just kill Aelin.
Knock her out.
Fine.
And speaking of Aelin, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Does anyone have a rope?
Sure, I got a rope.
I think we hastily tie it around real quick, just in case, worst case scenario. Then if we go underwater, then we have something to hold on to it to.
Okay.
In my mind, that makes sense to me. I don't know. Worst case, we just leave it on top of it when we're carrying it. But if we do go in water, then I can grab it by myself, hopefully. So that's my backup plan. Okay, so we tie it, and I'm standing with half of my movement. And then the other half, I think that we... What's that?
I'm just putting it for designating that y'all have the box.
Oh, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What
No,
happened to me
nothing.
now?
Nothing extra.
Okay. And I think we try and lift again. We've got it tied. Movement.
Sure.
Over. Lift.
Okay.
We've got a backup plan.
Hustle, hustle, hustle,
We got a
hustle,
plan.
hustle.
Okay.
We've got A and B.
Okay.
And okay.
Red, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a new window that like points up, or it's like the highest like angle for like a window to like kind of.
There
My
is a
speed
tentacle that
is-
has kind of
is
crashed
equal.
through the ceiling
Yeah.
and is gripping around
Dream team.
the hole
Right here.
on the sides, but there's not like a clear path per se.
Gotcha. I'm looking like to shoot the rocket up, like the highest angle,
Oh, okay.
like through a breach or something is my goal.
I should have used it.
I would say that the rotted out grate that was up above, you can see like light coming in from up here. Nothing in the current room that you're in though.
Okay. I'm gonna use all my movement towards that,
Okay.
and then
So that would be 15 feet.
yeah,
You catch up with Cole.
yeah.
And both of you, again, you're kind of walking sideways because this boat is at it's at a 30-degree angle, so you're kind of
Yeah.
moving and supporting yourself like that.
You said the grate was like here in this area, kind of.
Yeah, it's
or
like
it's
right in
back
between
this way.
these two
Okay, I
scenes,
gotcha.
yeah.
All right, man, so like 2 turns. All right, cool. End of turn.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You still in action, don't you? Why don't you dash?
I mean, I could dash, I guess.
I
can do that.
guess in this critical moment, you could dash.
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay.
Cause it, yeah.
5, 10, 15, you make it through this busted out wall. Okay. Kugal. So since Aelin used an action to help kind of tie this, you can still move the box, but you're only using your strength score to move it. Is that what you would like to do, is still try to move this thing forward?
Yes. Would a dash help us at all?
Yes.
Because I have an orcish adrenaline rush as a bonus action. You're taking a dash action.
Okay.
That's gotta be going off like crazy right now. Adrenaline.
Sure, that would make sense to me. It also gives me 3 temporary hit points.
Even better.
Wait a second.
Every hit point matters.
Did you say as a bonus action you could dash? Did he double dash?
One is an action, one is a bonus action. Sounds like rogue shit.
We would just kind of like, like flip around the other direction.
What's your strength score?
14?
Okay. So with a 14, that your speed penalty goes from -10 to -20. So that would basically put you at 10 base movement speed. Double that is 20. Double that again is 30. So you can move 30 feet.
We can't use my strength.
Because you used your action, because basically I was saying as you're both moving this, since he has the lower initiative score,
I
we're
see.
kind of using
Okay.
that. Your action was to help him
Okay.
move it.
Yes, chef. Heard chef.
So since you didn't use your action to help him move it, he's got to kind of move it on his own accord, essentially.
Got it.
So you can, if you double dash, you could move 30 feet with it.
Let's go.
Mario Kart it.
All right.
Do it.
Okay. So you all actually kind of run past.
Let's go. Pick up the pace.
And you're like, what are you doing?
Damn.
Don't you see what's happening?
This place sucks.
All
Give this one
right.
shot.
Okay. Brings us to these skeletons are just aimlessly kind of wandering around. This wall is gone. Another one gets yanked out through the side of the hull.
Oh, jeez.
Correct.
They're real stupid. They're just kind of clattering around at the moment. You also can all hear footsteps moving around above you too, and various like.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
JD wants to kill us all.
Okay. Everybody, dex save. 10. Number to beat is 10.
There's no way.
21.
There's no way.
Roll another one, like 2.
I got a 1. There's no way, dude.
Luckily, crit fails and crit successes don't really are not really
It's the principle
applicable
of it.
here.
Something's happening. Something's happening.
Oh no!
12.
All right, so 1,
12.
12.
9.
21.
Almost at each one.
Wait, let me look at what this. Hang on. Before I accept my 1, how often can I do this?
That's a 7.
Next. Well, it was a dex save, right? 5 plus 2.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant that was.
Is it dawn outside yet?
It's very muggy and overcast and rainy still.
Well, I'm gonna try and do this, and you can just let me know if it works or not. I want to try and use my luck stone.
Now, just remember, if you use an action here, it will slow your movement with the box overall.
But it's just a stone. You gain advantage on one ability check.
Okay, what ability check are you looking to do?
That's an action.
Well,
To-
the
to-
ability check would be.
The ability check would be, yeah.
What are you doing?
The ability to check
Oh, I was thinking I could use it for my dexterity to get a plus.
No, unfortunately not.
Use it for the chest, right? Something's happening.
Well, she's not having to make any of the checks
okay.
for that, yeah.
I just didn't want to fail.
Now, you could, as an action, use it this time, and it could affect
No.
your next
No,
round, but also would affect how quickly you could move with
no,
the
I
chest.
don't want to.
Okay. So are you using the help action?
Well, I got a 9. What happens?
You take 5 bludgeoning damage. Anybody that was a 9 or lower will take 5 bludgeoning damage as these the boat is just splintering, tentacles punching through left and right.
I'm not looking great. If I go down, just tie this around me. I'll bob up eventually.
Trying to drag away this.
Okay. Colt.
Okay, I guess I'm dashing ahead of everybody as far as I can.
So that's 15, 30 feet total, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Can I be? And I want to be out of the way for them to get to the stairs, unless that doesn't hinder them. Does that hinder them if I'm in the front like that?
I would say, yeah, but I moved you.
Okay. Facing them skeletons. I'm looking intimidating.
Aelin, using the help action.
Mm-hmm.
Red.
I will run up 15 feet. I think I'm close to the great area.
Yes.
Graded
you could
area.
Be kind of.
Yeah, I
you
can
could
do that.
get like right up underneath it.
All right, cool. I'll use my action to do prestidigitation, and I'm gonna light the rocket, and then like
You see,
maybe
the
like
sparks are kind
yeah,
of like.
maybe I should throw it up. Like,
You gonna try and time it?
yeah, when it's like that, I'm gonna try and like get it away from me to like blow up in my face.
Okay, so you just kind of try to.
Yeah, maybe I'll just like.
Are you trying to like time it right to the fuse?
Yeah, I'm trying to time it to the fuse.
Make a
yeah.
sleight of hand check.
All right.
Just don't roll a nat one. Is all you need. Don't roll a 1.
18.
Okay, all right.
Oh, there you go.
So
Hot rolls now.
you're kind of like halfway, like
Not
it's
the
a couple
face, not the
sparks,
face.
like getting your eye a little bit. Yeah, you're watching it, and right when that fuse is just about to hit the body of the rocket, you let it go in. Showers you in sparks, and then launches up, and you see this brief kind of flash of light in the room itself as it takes off, and then you hear outside.
All right. I'll Hopefully that does something good. End of turn.
Y'all all laughed at me.
Kugal, what are we doing? Moving?
Trying to move. I said I've got 3 uses of my adrenaline rush. If that helps us.
Yes. So this would be second use.
Second use.
Okay. So that allows you to dash as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you dash as an action,
Mm-hmm.
and dash as a bonus action. Okay. And since you're helping, that's going to be huge. So that would take it down to 20. So you're able to
Yeah,
move
no,
like
like-
40 feet, even with all of these difficult terrain aspects and everything. So, 5, 10.
I've been holding on to use that in a combat or something. I
25,
just could
30.
maybe forget about it.
Now you're running by a skeleton here at 30 feet. Do you want to stop there? Or do you want to keep moving to the side and potentially risk an attack of opportunity?
Move past him.
Okay.
Each one of those has given me 3 temporary hit points, so I have 6 temporary available.
19 to hit.
He's gonna hit me.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Again, the DC will be 10 on this.
It landed in my other thing.
Yeah, I'd say you can read it. It's kind of cocked.
3 plus 1, 4.
Okay. This skeleton comes down on you with his sword and stops you in your tracks. He hits you for 2 slashing damage, but catches you in the arm just in the right spot where you kind of drop the crate, and it's going to stop your movement speed right there. No other negative effects or anything like that. All right, that is this here. Okay, the at this point in time, there is so much damage to this ship, and you just hear this creaking, cracking, and snapping sound, and you start to see water now start to fill up in the level that you're in now, and it's just now started to kind of rush in, so it's just right around your feet right now, but the water is coming. Everybody make a dex save for me. DC is 10.
I'm down.
I rolled a 10.
Success?
No, but it's a 5.
We're moving in the right direction.
19.
19. Okay. What was yours?
Now 1.
Now 1? Okay. Again, in this situation, natural 1, natural 20 doesn't make it any better or worse.
I was like, you have to move out of this house, bro.
So, 4 bludgeoning damage as, again, debris
Even for
is
me?
just 4 damage for
Oh,
everybody.
thank God. I have 1 health.
As debris is just going flying everywhere. One of these skeletons gets whiplashed forward and flies right past you, Ray. And crashes against the wall and just falls into a pile of bones. Just falls completely apart.
It's like opportunity attack.
Another tentacle pops up from the front side of the ship here, and comes in and again just reaches around and grapples one of these skeletons and just crunches it until it falls into pieces as well. This one is still just kind of aimlessly wandering around. Let's see. That will bring us to Colt.
Is Aelin looking mortal?
I have 1.
Oh, cool. Oh, in that case,
Aylin's bleeding everywhere, just
I'm
out of her
practically
eye
dead
sockets.
right now.
seeing her try to hold this chest, I will hastily pull my pack around and take out a potion of healing. And I want to, like, you know how they do with the boxers? I just kind of want to get it up there and just start. I'm going to feed her a potion of healing. I don't know if it's an action or a bonus action. But I'll...
I would say to feed it to somebody else, we're going to call it an action.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Aelin, you are going to heal for 2d4 plus 2. So 3 plus 4 plus 2. So 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. You heal for 9.
Yay.
That's it.
I'm in double digits again, baby.
We're out of juices of restoration. And as soon as I just it gets in her lips. She's drinking. I'm hoping she catches with her mouth at that point. I let go, and I start booking back towards the stairs.
Okay.
I can only go 15 feet this time because I'm actually there's a skeleton right there, isn't there?
Yeah.
If I'm in his face, just like pushing my head onto his, will he? Is there anything I could do to make him not swing at someone else if I'm like grilling him hard?
If you want to hit him, I'll say as a bonus action, you can hit him with the Ian Malcolm.
I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll stay here to keep this skeleton on me and not them.
I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's higher than a 10, he's gonna do what he does. If it's lower than a 10, he's gonna focus on you.
Okay.
Roll that.
All right.
That's a 4.
Let's go haunt me. Right here. My turn hanging out with it.
Aelin, what are you doing? Are you doing the help action again? Okay. Red.
I'm gonna come run up in between Colt and Aelin. I'm trying to grab the skeleton that's right there. I'm trying to touch him.
Oh,
I'm trying to grab him.
5, 10.
So I could do that, I guess. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this guy and I'm gonna do a shocking grasp on him.
Okay.
Hopefully this will work.
Oh, this is huge if it does.
16 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so he cannot take opportunity attacks until the start of its next turn, I guess?
Yeah.
And then, so this will be 2 of these. 7 lightning damage.
Okay. Easy to say. It is wearing some kind of remnants of some metal on it, and so it's just kind of jostling around. And obviously, it's the skeleton. It doesn't have facial expression, so it's just kind of vibrating around there. And you see a couple rib bones fall off just from the shaking of everything. Kugal. Are we booking it again?
Oh, yeah, and I'll yell out, y'all book it.
Book it! I got one more run.
Alright, so...
One more rush.
30. You can make it up to the top of the stairs with the package. Aelin, you're kind of like, I'm coming!
I'm trying to drag it.
All right, that's going to bring us to our skeletons here. One of them is going to take a slash at you. The other one, kind of behind you, is going to take a slash at you, Red. It's going to miss you. You're able to parry this off with a 5.
See you on the ship. Bye.
Right.
An 18, I believe, is going to hit you.
Yes.
For 3 slashing damage as it kind of comes down on you there. And let's see, I need everybody to make a dex save.
Not
I only have one victory, just one.
7.
Okay.
10.
Okay, that's a
That's
success.
win?
That's
That's
a
a
win.
win.
Oh my god. I don't ever want to be on a boat again. I quit my job.
11.
11.
21.
7.
Yes. Oh no. Actually, you're really healthy, aren't you?
So it was.
A tentacle that was already like wrapped around something lets go and violently slashes across, and in the process just clocks you for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And pieces of this ship are just starting to fall deep into the water at this point. The water down here at the level that you are at is now up to your thighs. Which is going to make movement just even a bit more difficult than it was. Colt, you're up first.
Time to go, Red. Let's do it.
Go.
I'm gonna. I see the skeleton kind of doing the little shaky jitters. I'm just gonna dash on past and try to catch up with the box crew.
So movement speed by default would have been 15 minus an additional 5 for the thigh-high water.
So I can go 20?
So you can go 20 feet with a dash. Okay. Aelin taking the help action again. All right. Red.
I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna convert my 3 last sorcery points into a second level spell.
Oh,
And then I will
secret
use-
reserves.
Well, I had said them earlier. I was gonna save it to burn the boat, but that's not a problem anymore. We don't need that to do it anymore. So I'm gonna do that as my bonus action, and then as my action, I'll dash, which I know I gotta take 1.
Yeah, you won't. You only take 1.
Yeah.
You catch up to Cole.
Cool. Yeah.
He misses. Big time misses.
Okay, cool.
He actually misses. It's a nat 1.
Ew.
This thing goes to swing, and as he does, he misses you. So he actually stumbles forward, and right when he does, the floor falls out beneath him with a tentacle wrenching him down, and he gets yanked down into the abyss.
Bye.
Bye.
End of turn.
Kugal. You've all made it right up to the top of the stairs here. You're in the room where you initially fought those first spiders. There's no roof here anymore. It's just completely open sky, rain pouring down, thunder kind of rumbling off in the distance, and you see in front of you this kind of watery hellscape as you grasp now the full totality of the size of this creature, as there are 4 gigantic tentacles just wrapped around the entirety of this vessel, kind of hugging tighter and tighter. You see the integrity of this ship start to buckle as there are smaller tentacles still kind of whipping against the side of the vessel. What would you like to do?
We can continue to move. What do we don't see like the rowboat or
So there
or
are
ship.
still a few walls up in this area. The top is completely sheared off. You can kind of, as the boat is kind of moving like this, you can kind of maybe see a little bit, but it's hard to tell with everything going on in the rain. Additionally, the boat is tilted like that still, so you're kind of just below the mountaintops, so to speak. So it's hard to see.
I'll just continue to try to move forward towards the center because this will be like the upper level.
Yes.
So we just have like a room to clear before we're like on deck.
Yep, and
Okay.
I'd say with a dash, even without your extra dash, that would be enough to get you kind of through that door, back out onto the main deck.
I'll proceed that way.
Okay. Yeah, well, I've got no more terrain here, so
We're there.
you're there. Once you reach that doorway, though, you can now see what you were hearing below those steps. There are 4 more undead ghasts out on the top, and they seem to be kind of trying to figure out a way to not get dragged into the depths. They're trying to seek higher ground, one of which you see kind of get wrapped up by a tentacle and just completely broken into. Just viscera kind of raining down over the deck, as again more and more pressure applied to the vessel itself. But you do make it. You make it to the deck. It's nicer than it was downstairs.
Anything's an improvement.
Right. All right, so we don't have any more of those. Skeletons are no longer an issue. Need everybody to make another dex save. Are you okay?
No.
It's not good times over here. 6.
6,
8,
8.
15.
How the tides have turned.
No pun intended.
14. All right. 4 bludgeoning damage as tentacles whip around. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Conscious, yes. Good, no.
Okay. At this point, down at the bottom of the stairs where you are, the water has now gotten up to your necks as the sides of the boat have completely been pushed in at this point, and water isn't just trickling anymore, it is rushing in. That is, let's see, we'll go to the top. That's going to be Colt. You did.
Dashing them steps right there.
With the neck-high water being kind of the first couple of tiles that you move through, with the dash, you've got enough to make it to the top of the stairs.
Excellent.
As do you, Red, if that's what you choose to
Yeah, I'll
do
dash.
as well.
Get out of the
Okay.
water.
Aelin, what would you like to do?
Tie the rope around my dying body.
All right, you're making sure it's nice and tight around you're still very much alive body.
I'm just thinking of the worst.
Right.
We're not losing this fucking thing.
No.
Find my body.
No.
Let's
This
see.
is really heavy. That
Yeah, both of you make it top, and you kind of see the landscape that I just described to Kugal just a few moments prior. Kugal, what would you like to do? Well, actually, let me tell you this. So now that you've made it up and you can kind of see this chaos ensuing, you can now see the back end of the boat is almost completely submerged under the water. And the front end is really what's sticking out and to the left. Yeah, it's very Titanic-esque. The Titanic go...
I don't know.
I think
You
it
know what
was-
I meant,
That
though.
was the other way. Yeah, it's fine. And then it snapped. Yeah. How did we get the Titanic here? Looking out and with the rocking of the wave, you can see, even with all of this chaos going on, you just barely managed to spot 2 dwarves in a rowboat rowing for their lives toward you, toward the boat. And one thing you notice is that whatever creature this is, kraken, octopus, like whatever it is, it doesn't seem to be lashing out side of the boat. Its focus definitely seems like it's, I'm bringing this vessel down into the watery depths.
Right. To the rowboat.
With that information, what would you like to do? And with Aelin in tow.
signal them. I want to give us the best chance to be as close as possible, but I don't want to leave anybody behind.
Just do it.
Go, 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 go.
We don't have time to be cautious. To the wind.
That's right.
I will try to get us in as best a position as I can for the rowboat to get to us. So
That'd be out on the deck and
One
as
further
far
move.
up as you can kind of get to the top. And I'd say you're able to make it there with the dash if you're dashing. And once you get up there, you're not able to just stand flat-footed. So you can kind of run up and kind of grab on to the starboard side of the boat because it's so sideways at this point. You're kind of hanging on at a 45-degree angle. Aelin, you're able to make it up there too. One hand on the side of the boat with another one on the box itself.
Should I untie myself? What if I fall? I guess I'll go down with
if you
the
can breathe,
notes.
you can cut yourself loose. If maybe.
But if I let go, then you'll probably have to let go because you can't carry yourself. Then it's still my floating body. I think is best.
All right, I need everybody to make a dex save.
It's going around the table.
I succeeded and you failed this time.
Wow. 5.
5.
12.
20.
Okay. You rolled below a 10. Gonna take 3 bludgeoning damage as now these tentacles are just thrashing around, grappling onto kind of the last vestiges of the top of this, kind of cracking it and bringing it down. The waves now kind of crashing over the top deck of this vessel. Is everybody still conscious?
Yes.
Okay. Colt.
So I'm up the top of these stairs. Is our gas situation? You explain what it looked like. If any of them are going to look for high ground, I'm going to assume our dwarf buddies that they may try to get in something external from the ship. So I'm going to use all of my movement to get to match with Kugal where they're going to try to land.
Yeah.
But I am going to take a vial of acid and hold it in my hand. And if a ghoul ghast approaches, I'm going to throw it right in their eyes.
Okay. Okay.
Just to
So
piss them off and get them away.
You're readying a vial of acid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aelin.
We're waiting, baby.
Okay. Are you holding your action for anything specific?
Mm-hmm.
What would the...
You got to figure out the next part. I can only say yes.
The rowboat gets here, I'm gonna... Let's go.
Okay. So, whatever it takes, if they get here, you're...
I can
Just
lift this
trying
thing
to-
by myself, I think. Depending on how much it weighs.
I think she can too.
I can lift like 400-something pounds.
You obliterate doors, so like.
a mountain over here. Okay, Red.
I'll I guess dash. I can't see the rowboat yet.
480.
Dash kind of
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll dash over. To,
You see the rest of everybody kind of clinging on to the starboard side
Yeah.
of the ship.
with them join
Okay, yeah.
and try and find like a hang hold.
Yeah.
There they are. How? I guess like, what's their? How far away is that rowboat? I guess. Is that,
Looking out,
like-
they look like they're pretty close at this point. It looks like they've
shit.
been, like, you know about how far out they were standing wait. It
Mm-hmm.
looks like they've been headed this way for, let's see, we're in about to be in round 9. It takes 10 rounds for them to get here. So they're close.
We're gonna make it. I'm like, hold on. Like, it's my
Okay.
turn. Yeah. Oof.
Let me see here. Okay. So, of those 3 remaining ghasts, 2 of them are just one is completely crushed by a tentacle, just falling flat on the deck. Another one seems to be like just clawing at a tentacle, and you just see this kind of black blood coming out of this tentacle itself. This thing seems to be fighting for its life, at which point another smaller one comes and wraps around him. And I mean, the force at which this thing slaps it to the water, it would have been like hitting concrete. The last one does see you all kind of hanging on to the edge of this, and is going to try and like kind of clamber up towards you, at which point you got
Acid
acid
throw.
ready.
I'm just gonna give it a bird.
I hope this hits. I'm aiming for them eyes. I'm going right in that face.
Okay, roll an
You
attack,
got
make
it.
an attack roll.
You got it. Hot money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money.
So what are the pluses to that? Is it plus like 11 or 12?
It would be since you're throwing it would be plus your dex.
Oh, okay.
Dex mod.
I'd be a. It's pretty good. 4.
So right as you go to throw it, the ship kind of lists the other way again and comes back. A giant wave crashes over on top of you, and when it comes through, you have your hand here still. There's just no vial in it. However, the ghast is going to make a dexterity check to see if he can remain, because he was trying to climb up. He wasn't grabbing on anything. So we'll see if he can grab onto something. He doesn't. He definitely doesn't. This gas is washed off of the deck, and you see him. He doesn't know how to swim. He just kind of thrashes until he disappears beneath the water. All right, I need everybody to roll one more dex save. 12?
8.
8? 13?
17.
All right, Aelin. 5 bludgeoning damage as one of the pieces of a mast comes crashing down and splinters off as a chunk of it flies through the air and kind of catches you in the side of the head. Are you still conscious? You have 1 HP.
Most critical potion of healing we've ever used.
Okay. With that, you start to hear over the sound of the waves and the crashing and the cracking. Get on the fucking boat!
I held
Get
my
on the fucking
action.
boat!
I held my action. I'm going.
Okay.
Go.
You lift up this
I say I can
box
lift.
with Kugol in hand. And Kugol's like,
I can lift 480 pounds.
yep, you lift
so.
them up and go over to the other side. They have come up and rest the front of the rowboat, basically right against essentially what is now the side of the Emperor of the Waves, and you are able to kind of slide that box down into the rowboat, and you see it kind of almost go under the water a little bit. That's heavy. Kugol, you go sliding down with it. Aelin, are you kind of sliding down the side of that as well into the
Or
rowboat?
collapsing, whichever. Yeah.
You roll in there. Red, Colt, what are you doing?
It's life raft time. We're going. Yeah, we're getting in the boat. It's time to go. Get me in the dinghy.
You jumping down?
Okay.
I'm gonna use my blast. I'm just misty stepping into the boat. Same way I got on this boat and getting off. Magic.
You appear just in the back of the boat there. You're all in the boat. The 2 dwarves push off with the oars, and they start to row the other way as you look behind you. The enormity of this creature is... It's hard to believe as the last of its tentacles wrap around the boat, and it just like tacos and is slowly dragged beneath the waters. As it seems to just not pay any more attention to you. It seems, again, its focus was that ship for one reason or another. And you're able to row away without any other tentacles attacking you, but just with the skin of your teeth and with the payload.
Everyone okay?
Do you need me to hit you in the chest again?
No.
I'm trying to help row.
We did it. Well, we made it.
Let's just get to the ship.
All right. I'll do some fireworks. Like,
Come get us, come get us, come get us.
They're like the saddest fireworks, too. They're like... And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session. And you're all going to level up to level 6.
Oh!
Thank God.
Small bonus to almost dying multiple times. We're so close
He
so
needs
many
a
times.
Man.
We made some decisions
after
that
so
made a
much bad
difference.
luck.
I'd be gone if she wouldn't have healed me at that one moment before.
I'd have been gone if you didn't heal me.
Yep, but it would have been it.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent
Man.
teamwork, everybody.
Now
was
With
me
no
now.
spell slots, with nothing left in the tank.
That was terrible.
That was incredible.
Y'all did a fantastic
stressful.
job. Fantastic work, everybody. Very much worth the level up, I would say.
Sick. Let's go.
Oh, gosh. All right. I know it's late, everybody. We went over, but, you know, we also started a little late. But that was a great session, y'all. Good dungeoning and dragoning. Anybody have anything to say before we cut out of here? Any announcements? You doing some more Monster Hunter streams?
I am. Right after this, actually. We get some food and probably go right back to it. Late night Monster Hunter.
You take some PTO?
Oh, yeah.
Hell
I've been
yeah.
off since Wednesday.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll be back Wednesday with some more Spelljammer. And then next Friday, we'll be back with our Obelisk campaign. So, looking forward to seeing you then. As always, have a great night. Peace.
Bye.